4 years of hard work has amounted to this one night, this one moment that we dedicate and honor the efforts put forth by this incredible senior class. When this group walked onto the scene in 2021, the Millersville Marauders were only able to record 27 points in 21 games played. The 2022 season saw the Marauders face off against TCNJ for a chance to play in the CSCHC Championship. The Marauders came up short, unfortunately, and that crushing loss has propelled this senior class to become the top dog within the CSCHC for the past 2 years. Needless to say, this group has totally revamped the culture, pageantry, and expectations of this program. The senior class not only made an impact on the ice, but have served the community in various forms throughout their Millersville playing career. Years from now, their stories may fade away, but the impact they have made will truly last a lifetime. This is a special group, and I'm honored to share in this moment. We join together in saying one last time, Rollville. I'm Joshua Gerhardt, the voice of Millersville Ice Hockey, part of this graduating senior class. Today I'm joined by my colleague, Garrig. Garrig, today we learn about the word pivot, right? In addition to the senior festivities and the hoopla, right, this moment is a little bit different than what people expected, right? Everybody thought, hey, they're coming in and playing Brynathan, a huge game, right, where Millersville dropped that contest last night. In fact, that was the first time in Millersville ice hockey history since Brynathan actually joined the CSCHC in 2021 that this team has lost to Brynathan, right? So you couple that with this morning, you get a call, right, that Penn State Harrisburg is the new opponent. That kind of changes the mindset, right, but that builds the intensity, the pageantry, and right now you see our seniors walking out onto the ice here right now. An incredible group, Garrett, that has really been the face of Millersville ice hockey the past 4 years.
Yeah, it's an amazing senior class coming up. And with that Brynathan game last night, another thing, broke my streak. Ever since I started work with you, we haven't lost a game. I wouldn't say it until it ended, but yeah, the streak is sadly over. Hate to see it go. So the seniors here will be recognized prior to warm-ups. So we'll have all the senior coverage here for you. And again, this is the largest graduating senior class, Garrig, in Millersville ice hockey history. Typically, I spoke with Coach Andrews this morning. This program averages around 3 to 5 seniors right per class. This year, Garrig, let's talk about 8 seniors. Yeah, I thought that was the team over there for a second when they were skating out. That is a whole lot of seniors out there, and it's always special in any kind of school setting when you have that big group of seniors. That was how my senior class was in high school. We had that big group. Just it kind of sets the tone for everything going with it. Just hoping they have a great day today against Penn State Harrisburg.
Well, please direct your attention to ice level as it's now time to honor our seniors. And we'll start off with Superman himself, the man who's the face of this franchise. It's right, Cole McCauley. 100-point scorer so far this year. He has been a dynamic force since he entered the year as a Millersville Ice Hockey Marauder. And Garrig, we cannot talk enough about his skills on the ice.
Just an absolute wonder to watch every single week we come here. Just a magician on the ice with a stick and the puck. Can do things I can never even dream about doing. Just a real special player and a real special team, Josh.
And even more, Garrig, Cole is even a better player off the ice. He's done a lot of work in his community. He's just an overall great around guy. So a huge round of applause for Cole McCauley. You really can't replace a talent like that, Garrig. He'll be a hard talent to replace.
You can try, but yeah, he is a tough one to replace.
So next up, his line mate, the man who has got ice in his veins, Big Game Joe Petticone. And a chance here today, Garrig, he is 2 points away, a mere 2 points away from joining that illustrious 100-point club. And he will be the third Millersville Marauder if he's able to accomplish that feat today to do that. And that will be the most Millersville Marauders to join the 100-point club in program history on one senior class. The record prior to this was 2 in 2019 as Coach Matty Isle from the D3 team and now former D2 coach Nick Capasso were the 100-point members back in 2019. But Garrig, he's an incredible player for sure.
Yeah, I've been talking about how special this team is, but actually putting numbers to it and having it be physical is really something special. Big opportunity for Joe Petticone today.
And now the local kid, the former Lancaster Firebird, the man they call Looney Tunes, it's Elias Lutzis. Elias Lutzis has been such a great locker room guy throughout his time here at Millersville, but most importantly, Garrig, he's a really hard worker on the ice and off the ice. His dedication and his drive and his hustle never go unnoticed.
Yeah, that's an important guy to have on a team. You got your glue guy who's going to rush for the puck every time, get that possession back. Really important guy to have on a team. You got your flashy scorers, you got your assist guys, but you need those guys to have a championship caliber team.
Right, and Elias Lutz definitely has been a part of that championship culture here they're building in this last final game before the CSCHC playoffs. And now joining him is the ROTC Army captain and the captain of the ice hockey team. It's Jacob Burke. Jacob Burke leading by example in more ways than others. And Gehrig, I could go on and on and on talking about what Jacob Burke has brought to this program. The former Richmond General and the USPHL really kind of revitalized this team, right? His speed, his strength, and above all else, his shot. He never seems to miss.
I don't know what more I could say about Jacob Burke. Nothing I could do could really put it into perspective. If you're watching this stream, you know what Jacob Burke is, and you know what he's all about.
Jacob Burke will go on to be an ROTC Army captain, so we thank you and salute him for his service not only to this team, but to our country as well. And you got a fan club section there. And now the next senior we're recognizing is number 15, Justin Corelli. Justin Corelli will not be returning to Millersville next year, but he has been, like you mentioned, Gehrig, one of these glue guys. Came in as a freshman and was one of the hottest freshmen in the CSCHC. From the moment he came here, he was dynamic. He was passionate, and he was almost unstoppable. And he really is such a great presence in the locker room. When someone's having a bad day, he's the first guy there to lift you up, right? To tell you, hey, it's all right. We'll get on the next shift. He'll always be there to give you a pat on the back. Great, great guy.
Yeah, and it proves being a good teammate's more than putting the stats up on the board. Man, that might be kind of a slight, but you need to have these guys in the locker room to have a good team. And Justin Corelli's one of those guys.
And now senior defenseman, the Westchester native, Pat McDevitt, has been the man on the back end here so far during his 40 years at Millersville. Gehrig, the way he plays, the way he sees the ice, and his passes, right? We talk about it all the time. The way he's able to go tape to tape from one end of the ice all the way to the other end of the ice is a skill that you can't really teach or coach. Some guys have it, some don't. McDevitt, he's got it.
Yeah, I'm sitting up here. I can see the entire ice in about one go. I have no idea where he's going to go with the puck, but he sees something, a little minute detail, maybe a bit of a skate going a little farther. He knows exactly where to put it. That's special. That's superhuman ability.
McDevitt also has that ability to be a 200-foot player, right? Well, he can hurt you on the offensive zone while also hurting you in the defensive zone. So he'll be a huge presence to lose on the back end. So now, senior forward, all in spots, number 20 is the next one here getting recognized. He was the teammate of mine on the D3 team, and it was an honor to play with him. Just incredible work ethic, and he really had to battle back from an injury, Gehrig. What some people don't realize about Alden Spots is while he was playing on the D3 team, he tore his ACL pretty bad, and he had to work almost a whole year to get back to playing. Didn't even know, Gehrig, if he was going to come back and play, period. And the next year, after his injury rehabilitation, he plays on the D2 team and is such a great contributor. He is an awesome, awesome guy.
Yeah, they're showing every guy you need to have in a good team. You got your scorers, you got your assisters, you got your passers, and you got your resilient guys here.
And Dylan Schroeder, we talk about him all the time. The man, the myth, the legend. He is a one of one. You know when you pull that rare sports card out of a pack and it's a one of one? That's Dylan Schroeder.
Yeah, I'll have my biases be known. Dylan Schroeder's just my favorite player on this team. Love goalies, love everything about him. Just a great guy, better player.
Dylan Schroeder has mentored the other goaltenders in this program throughout his time here. He is a leader on and on the off the ice. He is the face of Millersville ice hockey. Just an overall incredible guy. And that'll be it. That'll wrap it up. That'll be your Millersville senior class. And Gehrig, what an incredible group of individuals, really.
Yeah, like I say, it's almost like one of them each had such a... Oh, well, no, I won't even talk. We'll give you your thing.
I guess they're announced to be now with the broadcast. And so it's been an honor to be the voice of Ville hockey for the past 4 years. I really do appreciate what they've done so far. great franchise, Garrick.
Yeah, I can't say enough about you, man. You brought me in here. You let me feel welcome. You taught me about. I had no idea how to even begin to call a hockey game a couple months ago, and you got me in working condition. Can't thank you enough, buddy. Have a good game.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I also want to give a shout out to all our great managers as well. They do a lot of great work behind the scenes, whether that's running the table, doing tickets, doing graphics, right? People don't always see it, but what goes on behind the scenes, we would not have a game without it, right? So a huge shout out to all their great work, their tireless hours of working behind the scene. It's been incredible. But being able to see what this group does, you know, we honor more seniors here on the ice as well. But it's incredible to see, Garrick, that the impact this team has, and they're not done yet, right? These seniors have a chance to do something that has been in the works the past 3 years. And we'll honor them. This is, ladies and gentlemen, your official Millersville Marauder senior class, the largest senior class in Millersville ice hockey history. And Garrick, maybe I'm biased, but maybe the most special class in Millersville ice hockey history.
I haven't had a lot of time with them, but yeah, this is a hard class to beat. And we got maybe there are two special home games here. You got homecoming and you got senior night. I think senior night's my favorite one, and we got a great one coming up, Josh.
So, Garrick, we do this every game, and now that we have warm-ups coming up, we'll walk them through while warm-ups are occurring, right? What are our Jack's Family Tavern tips for victory here, right? So I'll start us off. For Millersville, right, you got to rebound off the loss last night, right? Tough loss. Millersville outshot Brenathan. Get ready for this, folks. 90-20. And I promise I said it right.
90.
As in 9-0. 10 away from 100 shots. Millersville put on Brenathan last night and still lost. And obviously, Brenathan was supposed to be the opponent today, but it's Penn State Harrisburg, right? So you got to pivot that mindset. You got to understand, hey, different team, different group of guys. And Garrick, they are no slouches. This Penn State Harrisburg team is first in the DVCHC and now ninth in the AAU. So it's going to be a tough game today. But for my third Jackson Tavern tips for victory, you got to get on the jump early. You got to start early. You can't get on them late. Penn State Harrisburg will beat you at the point of attack. You got to be quick, and you got to jump on the attack early. Garrick, back to you.
Yeah, another tip. You said 90 shots. You know, I like the volume of shooting. This is a volume shooting team, but maybe just be a little bit more selective with your shots. Maybe take that extra little beat, try to find a little lane. Don't just fire it in right away and lose a possession.
For my Jackson Tavern second tip for victory, it's got to be get the defensemen involved, right? Millersville defensive core has done great works, whether it's on the back end, but most impressively in the offensive zone. They've been able to get down low, find opportunities, whether it's Jeremy Seifert, Connor Isaac, and the senior, Pat McDevitt. Get these guys active on the offensive rush, Garrick.
Yeah, one of the best things I like to see a team do quick is rattle the goaltender. That's how you're going to get your goals. You got to get in this guy's head quick. Let him know this is your barn, this is senior night. You're going to put some goals up on him.
For my Jackson Tavern first tip to victory, it's got to be rely on the seniors, right? Your seniors right now are the heart and soul of this team. You look at that first forward line, the first forward line for Millersville, your big dogs, are all led by your seniors. Joe Petticone, Cole McCauley, and Jacob Burke. Rely on those guys. Get them out there early and set the tempo fast.
Now, we've been talking all biblical. Come out, play hard, play fast. But just, you're having fun. This is your last game in the barn for you. Play loose, have a good time, get some goals up there, have a good game.
We'll step aside here for warm-ups, but stay locked here on YouTube as Puck Drop is next. Millersville Marauders facing off against Penn State Harrisburg, coming to you here live on YouTube. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome back here for Millersville ice hockey action as your Marauders are getting ready here to take on the Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions. I'm Joshua Gerhardt, the senior coming back to broadcast here on senior night. Joining me today is my colleague, Garrick. Garrick, I caught up with Coach Andrews this morning and last night for a quote coming into this game, and he had this to say about the team and the seniors. It's been a privilege to coach this excellent senior class, and they have proven to be one of the most talented senior classes in Millersville ice hockey history. They have all shown tremendous growth on and off the ice, especially the three captains. All of them had superstar status from the very moment they walked on campus and would go on to display the ability to learn and lead in our system. Lastly, I'd be remiss if I failed to mention Dylan's talent between the cage. He has always given us a chance to win, and there are few and far between, like Schroeder. The wise words there from Coach David Andrews, and as the horn sounds, we get ready for puck drop. Coming into this contest, Garrick, Millersville with a record of 11 wins, 2 losses, and 0 overtime and shootout losses. 22 points in 12 games played, coming off a tough loss last night against Bryn Athyn. 65 goals for on the year, 25 goals against. That's a 40-goal differential. And on the other end, the Nittany Lions, dear old state on one end, 13-8-1 coming into this with an overall record. They are first in the Delaware Valley Collegiate Hockey Conference, and they are 9th in the AAU overall rankings. Starting tonight for your Millersville Marauders, our Jack's Family Tavern starting goaltenders. On one end, it's the all-reliable, the man, the myth, the legend. It's Dylan Schroeder. And on the other end, it's Laminets. Laminets on the other end. He's been their rock so far, Garrick, this entire season, and he really has kind of set the tone for the cage. And so far this season, Lamanowitz, 2.20 goals against average on the year, a .923 save percentage, 4 wins, 1 losses, and 131 saves. What more could you ask for your Saturday slate?
I could ask for a little bit more. One more Dylan Schroeder stat. He has 450 saves on the season.
Dylan Schroeder has been Himothy ever since he's been here at Millersville, and it's no different. Starting lineups here are next.
Penn State Harrisburg in goal, number 30, Michael Lamanowitz.
We mentioned Michael Lamanowitz in net tonight here for Penn State Harrisburg. And on the forward line, it's number 19, Anthony Barilla.
On forward number 21, Mason Gorowski. On forward number 59, Sean Stevenson. On forward number 7, Jacob Herbach. And now, the starting lineup.
And here we go. Without further ado, you got to think, Garrick, it's got to be the senior class. And there it is, on the wing, number 12, it's Big Game Joe Petticone. And on forward, Superman and goal, McCully himself. Here he comes.
On forward number 14, from Denver.
And the Army ROTC captain, it's gonna be Jacob Burke. And now back on defense, we're gonna have our senior from Westchester, PA. It's gonna be Pat McDevitt on the back end. And then joining him, also on the back end, for your Millersville Marauders, it's gonna be number 13, Elias Lutzitz. And all senior lineup here on the Saturday matchup. Without further ado, from Old Bridge, New Jersey, it's Dylan Schroeder. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the singing of our national anthem as we honor America and those who protect it, home and abroad. 4 years of hard work, dedication, and hustle have come down to one moment. The senior class, one last time, takes the ice here at the Coliseum on Carrera Drive. I'm Joshua Gerhardt, the voice of Millersville Ice Hockey, here at the future voice of Millersville Ice Hockey, Garrick Milbrandt. Garrick, the last time Penn State Harrisburg and Millersville faced off, it was an all Penn State Harrisburg tilt. They were able to win 7-1 in that game, and believe it or not, senior Alden Spots was a lone goal scorer in that contest. What does Millersville have to do to avoid a similar fate here?
We were talking about, we go back to our Jackson Tavern's key to victory. Again, you got to be a lot more selective with your shot taking. This is a big, this team shoots by volume. They like to pepper the goalie down, keep him pinned in his net. But you can't shoot 90 shots and come up with 2 goals. That's not how that works. So you need to be a lot more selective with the shots, take smart shots, make your good passes, convert on what you get.
And the boys in black and gold will gather around the cage as the Scorpion, Dylan Schroeder, skates his way out and makes his way to prepare for this matchup. Taking the draw here for the Millersville Marauders, it's the all-reliable Cole McCulley, who has officially cemented himself as the 10th best point scorer in Millersville ice hockey history. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines as we are cleared here for liftoff at the Coliseum on Carrera Drive. McDevitt back in his own defensive zone. He'll grab the loose end puck, and he'll throw it up top here to McCulley. He'll drive it back down to McDevitt. McDevitt in his defensive zone, he'll bank it off the far side boards. Racing to it now, it's Penn State Harrisburg, and Noss is the first one there. He'll beat the icing, and that faceoff's going to come all the way back here in Millersville's defensive zone. Gary, something to keep an eye on. A lot of storylines here in this game, obviously, but one notably to mention, Joe Petticone, 2 points away from 100 on his career.
I can't imagine your call for that one.
Hopefully we get to make it. Down low there now is Elias Lutzietz. The corner boards, he'll take a big bump now low. Now McCulley racing to it, here he goes. He's got Burke with a 2-on-1. McCulley, Dark, no! Unable to get it to go on the near side. Dot was Jacob Burke, and now Millersville recouping their own offensive zone. Burke, he's got it. Down low to Petticone. Petticone, near side down out in front for Burke on the backhand. Unable to feed that towards the cage. Back up top again is Elias Lutzietz. He's able to set it down low now for Jacob Burke. He'll get tagged up there now, his man, and that's Noss. Noss and Burke, they'll battle on the corner boards. Petticone, he'll race to the loose puck now. Joe Petticone picking up the loose change now, and he'll get pickpocketed by the Penn State Indy Lions. And now able to get that out of harm's way in Millersville. Able to get a change, a bad change to the Marauders. And here come the Indy Lions. Near side down with it. It's Blake Hansen. Hansen is shot there, deflected wide by Dylan Schroeder. And now Millersville battling down low there now. It's Ben Bell. Bell beneath the red line, then he'll find Johnny Morgan. Morgan over to his office, and that's Slayball. Zachary Slayball, he'll race it after. Slayball, the former Hershey Cub and Keystone Kraken. Good to see him in the lineup here today. A chance. Slayball out in front, trying to get a handle on it. And O'Connell, he'll race to it down low, unable to grab it cleanly. And now Millersville battling down low with it. Now it's O'Connell again. Charbangle shot, racing to it there. On the far side dot, there was Morgan, unable to tap it home. And now Penn State Harrisburg trying to break it out of their own defensive zone, and they're able to do so. In a foot race now, it's Ben Bell and his opposite. That's Paul Smith. The former Central Dauphin Ram wraps that puck around the end boards of Millersville. Able to jump on a loose change. First one to it, now it's Slayball. Able to pop it free now. He'll race it after it. Zachary Slayball. Unable to handle that cleanly. And here come the Indy Lions. It's Daniel McConchy. McConchy, he'll get a strip to the puck. Here comes Ben Bell. Near side down with it. He'll power it out wide in the backhand. Unable to get a bounce. Rebound, still loose. And now Cranston has to retreat all the way to the neutral zone with it. Back go now to Jake Petticone. Petticone with a big bump there. And he gets sent down hard. And now Millersville trying to maintain possession in the offensive zone. Elias Lutzietz, he'll battle for it. Down out to Seifert. Seifert, little chip and go action. He'll race in after it. Jeremy Seifert, he'll battle down low. Along the students there on the far side boards here in the offensive zone. Now Penn State Harrisburg able to break it out without turning it over though. And now here come the Indy Lions. Near side down that they'll race into the offensive zone. A chance, a little drop feed there, and that puck soars out of play. A drop feed there from Andrew Cesbaleski. And a chance there for his man, Daniel McConchy. And Garrick, we talked about in this pregame scouting report, you got to keep an eye on Cesbaleski. 14 goals, 12 assists on the year. He's dangerous.
Yeah, they really got some dangerous goal scorers this team, and it seems like both teams are playing off the energy of this crowd. Amazing 3 minutes so far.
A chance out in front, and Schroeder, great lateral movement, able to turn that one aside, and the shot there blocked out front. Racing to it now behind the goal mouth. It's Connor Rysack. Penn State Harrisburg setting up shop in the offensive zone. Millersville trying to break it out. Stretch feed there from Stromberg. He'll find Spots, the far side dot. Spots, he'll dump it in. Racing to it now, it's Aiden Carey. He'll take a bump there, the former Lehigh Valley youth product. Racing to it now, it's Stromberg. Trying to tie his man up, the former Quaker. Back up top now to McDevitt. McDevitt, Westchester native, down low to Stromberg. Stromberg, he'll send down low, trying to find Carey. Carey to Spots. A chance out in front there, gets tipped aside from the goaltender out in front. That's Lamowitz out in front, that shot, able to keep it there. McCauley off the bench with a burst of speed, Spots in the slot. No, just fires it wide. And now Balinello, it's McCauley. Back up top there to his man, it's Dunnigan. Dunnigan, the chance out in front, it's blocked out in front through a sea of bodies, unable to get it through. And now Stromberg, he'll wrap around the near side boards. Racing to it now for Penn State Harrisburg, and they've got time, they've got space, and they got numbers. Racing up nice now, it's Colin Myers. 4 goals, 1 assist on the year, looking for more. Myers, he'll drop it off. Nifty move there. Here comes Jacob Burke. He's got Petticoat, far side hash. Here he goes. Petticoat, chance out in front, trying to feed Jacob Burke back at a slot, unable to connect. Burke, sharp angle, rifle, unable to get that one to go. And now Millersville trying to battle and keep it in there is McDevitt. He's got it. Down low, then now it's Petticoat. He'll battle for possession down low. McCauley, he'll join the battle on the near side boards, right along the near side hash with it now. And now McCauley able to race the loose puck with it now. And he'll drop it off for McDevitt in the neutral zone. Millersville wrapping it around the far side boards. Racing to it now, it's Petticoat. Mishandled there behind the net by the netminder for Penn State Harrisburg. That's Lamowitz. He'll drop it off now for his partner in crime. That's Colin Myers. Myers, drop feed there to his opposite, Jacob Burke, able to pick off that feed. All the way back to the defense with it now, it's Petticoat. Younger brother Jake Petticoat, he'll get tangled up there. Here come Andy Lyons. Chance near side dot, blocked out in front there by Ben Bell. That was chanced there by Sean Stevenson, and he'll battle for it down low. Stevenson on the year, looking for his first goal still so far this season, and now Petticoat. He'll rush to the offense zone for Millersville. Cut into the slot, Petticoat. Far side dot it now. He'll sauce it over, and that sauce tip there gets picked off by the Nittany Lions out in front. And now Penn State, they'll wrap it around the far side boards. Racing to it now for Penn State Harrisburg. It's Jacob Fairbush. Fairbush to Burke. Rebound, still loose. Petticoat out of the air like a baseball swing. Better swing. And Joe Petticoat unable to tap it home. Garrick.
This place is just waiting to erupt here. You can feel it on the ice. They just want that first goal. This place wants to blow the roof off here.
This is the most packed I've seen LIR since freshman year homecoming game. This is incredible. The atmosphere here is electric.
Yeah, I think the ceiling's going to rip if a goal scores.
It probably will. Rysack in the neutral zone. He'll drop it off now. And forcing it over there was Paul Smith. Former Central Dauphin Ram. Turned over now to Slaybaugh. He's got it. Zachary Slaybaugh, the new kid on the block. He'll drop in the offensive zone. Now racing after now is Johnny Morgan. Morgan, he'll take his man to the boards to the former Wilkes-Barre Junior Knight. And he'll battle for it down low. Penn State Harrisburg trying to get it out here and maintain puck possession. They've got it. Here they go. It's Blake Hansen. Blake Hansen weaving his way in the offensive zone. Hansen, far side dot. And he'll fire that one wide of the cage there, just over top. And now Millersville trying to get it out down low. It's Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh over there to his man, near side dot. And now Rysack back in the neutral zone with it. He'll find Slaybaugh on the near side hash. Slaybaugh, he'll gain the offensive zone. Powering out wide. Slaybaugh with the rifle. And a chest save there from his opposite, the netminder, Michael Laminitz. Laminitz, great save there, Garrick. Feeling the puck here early and very often.
Yeah, Lemanowitz has not looked rattled so far. Most of the shots going right to his pads, right to the breadbasket. That was one of the Jackson Towers keys to victory. Got to get in Lemanowitz's head early. Make him move around a bit. That's how you score your goals. Face
off one back by the Marauders. It's been down along the blue line. His shot blocked out in front. Now Penn State Harrisburg able to go the other way with it. It's Peyton Smith. He'll get tagged up there. Smith. And that puck looks like a top of the edge of the board. And it looks like they're going to call that. Great call there by the back judge. And that should be a neutral zone face-off here. Some to also mention, Millersville has been crowned as the CSCHC champions for the second year in a row. They have now locked up the first seed for back-to-back years. They are on fire, Garrick, and largely a thanks to the senior class.
Yeah, it is too late this season to not admit that this team has championship aspirations, looking to break through that glass ceiling, so to speak, it's been put on this program. But you can't overlook this game. Important one today.
We'll have more on the CSCHE format here as the game draws to a close. We'll kind of update you on looking ahead. What is in the near future here for Millersville? And now Elias Lucic with a big body bump on his man down low. A chance for Corelli in the slot. Millersville battling down low at Penn State Harrisburg, just trying to get it out. They're able to do so, but not without Pat McDevitt. Wrapping that puck back in the offensive zone for Millersville. Justin Corelli, he's chasing after his opposite, P.J. Marsteller. Marsteller, down low, the chance out in front of Millersville. Denied. Cranston, a rebound. And here come the Nittany Lions. The charge of their own, starting the far side dot. And now it's Justin Yothers. Yothers, far side dot. And now he'll turn it over now for Elias Lutzietz. And he'll drop it off there for his opposite. That's Kevin Zidiak. Zidiak wraps around the boards out for the Nittany Lions. First one on it for Millersville. It's Kai Dunnigan. Dunnigan over to McDevitt. From his own defensive zone, he'll find Corelli. Corelli turning it over there out in front. Finds the stick there of Jake Stasek. Stasek trying to get back up to his feet there after taking a spill. And now Penn State Harrisburg, they'll go tape the tape in their own defensive zone with it. Force control there is Johnny Waters. John Waters racing after down low. Trying to make a splash! Holy cow! He absolutely lit him up like the 4th of July, and that's going to be a penalty all day, every day. Jonathan Waters looked like he was shot out of a cannon, and that sounded like a car crash. I'd hate to look up the Carfax on that one because that car was in an accident. That was, wow, wow.
Yeah, right in front of our shirtless friends over there, too. Great hit.
Yeah, that gets the crowd fired up, but that's going to beg the question. He's very lucky, Gehrig. That's only a 2-minute penalty as he saw numbers and absolutely tattooed him on the boards.
Yeah, you don't want to give away a power play early, but that's definitely a statement hit right there.
Statement hit for sure. Millersville leading the shot department 9-2 and a chance here for Penn State Harrisburg to get one of their own. Far side dot, and now it's Stasek. Stasek back up top to his man. And that's P.J. Marsteller. And a shot up there goes high off a deflection out in front. The battle ensues down on the near side hash. Penn State Harrisburg, rink wide feed there to his opposite. And he'll find the stick of Jake Stasek. Stasek back up top to his man there on the near side dot. That's Colin Myers. And Myers, rink wide feed to his man. He'll find Marsteller. Marsteller down low again to Stasek. Stasek curls around, doesn't like what he sees, drops it off now for his opposite. That's Paul Smith, former Central Dauphin Ram, working down low. Smith, beneath the goal under the back up top, and a deflection out in front by Kai Dunnigan. Back up top again here, it's Marsteller. Marsteller, back down low, he'll find his opposite there. That's Stasek, and a block out in front of Millersville, able to get the clear. 200 feet, the length of the ice, Millersville, able to regroup and get a change. Top line out there for the Marauders. Cole McCauley, Joe Petticone, Elias Lutzietz. A senior line out there. They'll get it done for sure. Just waiting for them to get something going here. Behind his own net now. It's Marsteller. Rink wide feed to his opposite. He'll find the outreach stick there. And now a chance to go in the opposite direction here for Penn State. Back up top on the blue line is Justin Yothers. Yothers with a chance off the paddle there of Dylan Schroeder. And on the near side dot with it, hitting the brakes with it. And the Nittany Lions. Near side dot with it. That's Noss. Noss fighting for possession down low. He'll find his man in the corner boards with it. Chance down low, they'll battle for it. It's Andrew Sezmoleski. Sezmoleski on the near side dot, and Dylan Schroeder just got enough of it to keep it out. Down to 20 seconds left to go. The penalty kill here from Millersville. Millersville battling for possession down low. Racing to now Sezmoleski, the captain of this team. And now Cole McCauley able to get a stick out it and able to get it out. Coming out of his net to play it there. It's the netminder here, Lemanowitz. Lemanowitz, he'll drop it off for his opposite, but unable to handle it that cleanly. And now big body bump there as taking a heavy contact was Walter O'Connell, the former Central Penn Panther. And now here come the Nittany Lions, racing into the offensive zone, but Walter O'Connell able to outmuscle his man down low. And Kai Dunnigan, rink wide feed now, he'll find Johnny Morgan, the man we call Captain Morgan. And now a chance here for Kai Dunnigan, little chip and go action. The two Hershey Cubs playing pitch and go. And now an Aaron change there for Millersville. Racing after it now. It's Sean Stevenson. Stevenson, far side dot. Chance to the slot. Unable to get it to go. And now Millersville back to even strength. Penn State Harrisburg. They'll go coast to coast here. In their own neutral zone, they'll dump it back in. First one there from Millersville is Kai Dunnigan. All the way back in his defense on the far side dot. Dunnigan with time, with space, and he'll turn it over. Racing after it now is Sean Stevenson. Stevenson near side dot to Dylan Schroeder. Able to get a cover up here and get a stoppage of play. Most recently, Gehrig, Millersville 1-1 in their last 2 games. Lost last night against Brenathan, but had a huge win against Westchester, who is a great playoff opponent, and we might see them later down the road.
Yeah, if I could just quick commend the east-west motion of Dylan Schroeder with men in his face during that power play. How did that puck stay out of the net?
His lateral movement again shines bright, and a chance out of front. Looking for that rebound there is Hansen. Hansen. Chance down low, and again, Penn State buzzing here in the offensive zone early. The last time these two squads faced, it was Gavin Rusnock in net. Dylan Schroeder getting his first taste of action here against the Penn State Harrisburg Nittany Lions. And now Elias Lutzietz. He'll get it down. He's got it down low. Lutzi's finding Cranston, and a little flutter pass there for Corelli. In a foot race now, Justin Corelli. He'll outrace his man for the loose puck. Corelli in a board battle down low, and a chance for the slot there for Elias Lutzi's. Unable to handle it, and a whack down there. That's going to get called. Just as you thought Millersville could get off the penalty kill, they'll go right back on it, Gehrig, for the second time on the Cadre Wire and Cable power play here for Penn State Harrisburg.
Now, I always say this is what you expect at a big games team, is maybe the moment's getting them just a little bit too much. There's a couple sloppy changes, couple of bad giveaways, and now 2 power plays in the first period. Got to lock it down a little bit more for the Marauders.
That's going to be a penalty to number 13, Elias Lutzi's. 2 minutes for tripping. And now rink wide feed, and that shot there goes wide of Dylan Schroeder. They didn't have to do anything on that one, and a huge clear there from Millersville. Coming out of his net to play, it's Lemanowitz. He'll drop it off to his own defenseman behind the cage with it now. It's Evan Barella. Evan Barella. He'll drop it off now in transition. It's the Nittany Lions. They'll gain the neutral zone, and they'll gain the offense with the speed. Far side dot, and Schroeder with the blocker. Rebound. Still loose out in front. Almost took a hop, skip, and a bounce right towards Schroeder off the skate of Rysack, and Millersville again able to lift that puck out of the defensive zone. First one to it now. It's Joe Petticoat. Carry in a slot. No! Rebound still loose. Petticoat fighting for it and fighting for point number 100. Joe Petticoat down low battling. A chance carry. It'll fail on the slap shot. Rebound still loose. Petticoat. He scores! Big game Joe! 1 point away from number 100. 99 on the Millersville career. And just like that, number 1 on the board. Gehrig.
Wonderful shorthanded goal from Joe Petticoat right there. I think we have as many goals as they have shots on a power play right now. Just a great penalty kill unit from the Marauders, and a better scoring one. 1-0 lead early, 8:07 remaining in our opening frame.
Who else but Big Game Joe? Big Game Joe, I mentioned before, he's got ice in his veins, and right now he's freezing because that clutch gene has come out in full swing here. He gets the Marauders on the board here early in this one, and the crowd is buzzing. Down low, Penn State Harrisburg trying to fight to get back in this one. Down 1-0 after giving up a shorthanded goal. Assisted there goes to Aiden Carey, a former Lehigh Valley youth product. And Millersville again with a huge clear. Lemanowitz has to come all the way out of his net to play it. You got the fans out here yelling, "We love you, Joe," and indeed we do. And now Penn State Harrisburg with a burst of speed. They'll gain the neutral zone with it. From the near side dot is number 12. It's Colin Myers. Myers cut into the slot. Rebound still loose. And Dylan Schroeder. No harm done there. And now a chance here to get it out. And Millersville unable to do so. And Penn State Harrisburg able to keep it off the stick there of Jake Stosic. He'll turn that one over. The puck will go all the way back to the Marauders' offensive zone. Now down about 15 seconds and counting left to go here on the power play here for Penn State. They got time for about one more rush. Stosic, his own offensive zone. He'll gain the neutral zone. Stosic, pickpocketed there by Cannonball Cranston. And from his knees, he's able to get it all the way down the length of the ice. Huge clear there for the former Central Penn Panther. He's able to kill time and kill off the power play. And again, Cranston, near side down with it. Fighting for possession now, the Marauders. All the way back in their defensive zone. It's Dunnigan, down low. Dunnigan, he'll send in the offensive zone. Racing after it now, it's Elias Lutzi's. He'll chip that puck free. Lutzi's chance out in front for Millersville. Unable to get it to go down. Justin Corelli, he'll fight for it. And now here come the Nittany Lions. Far side dot. They'll gain the offensive zone in transition. Now a chance out in front. Rebound still loose. And Dylan Schroeder falling to his knees. It gets hauled down. Dylan Schroeder, you've got to be kidding me. This guy just ate that hit like it was a bag of potatoes and just kept playing through it. He took that hit, lowered the shoulder, and if anything, he delivered more of a boom than he received. Somehow, some way, this guy is built like a brick wall. You're not going to move him. It's like Newton's law. You're not going to move an immovable object. And Dylan Schroeder, and they gave the goal to him. That's a really bad call from the officiating crew, right? That Dylan Schroeder hauled down out in front, and they're going to give him the goal. And right now, Andrews is livid. That's ridiculous, Gehrig.
Yeah, that's not the time you want a judgment call to come in here, kind of like Schroeder's on it, a lot of bodies around. If I'm the ref, I'm playing it safe. I'm going no goal. But this is a big call to make right here. And if you feel like you can make the call, sure, I wasn't right there. They feel like they got it right, they got it right. But that's a big call to make there.
Well, the only ability and reason as to why Penn State's able to score on that was because they had guys literally crashing the net. I guess they took that philosophy a little too seriously, but we play on here, and a chance at the far side dot in the offense zone. It's all in spots, out in front, trying to find a stick there, evaded carry. 1-1 game, Millersville trying to fight back here. And now a long stretch pass, here goes the Indy Lions on a breakaway with it. It's Dale Machachi, and he's hauled down to the ice. And a huge play, and Machachi, he's hurt. He's still down. Daniel McConchy hauled down behind the play, and Gehrig, I think he went right into the boards on that knee. That did not look pretty. And both sides down there are yelling. They might be giving Penn State Harrisburg a penalty here. They are.
Yeah, that is one characteristic of Lancaster Ice Rink. Very chippy in here. I've noticed that. Emotions run hot pretty quick, and we got an interesting situation here developing on the ice.
Yeah, needless to say, McConchy still down on one end, being looked at here by our training staff. Shout out to them for all the hard work they do day in and day out. But on the other end, we got the Millersville bench yapping away here at Peyton Smith. And Peyton Smith is being talked to by the officiating crew here. And it looks like, so great news on the back end. McConchy able to get up. So McConchy able to get back to his feet, so glad to see he's all right. But these officials are still chatting over here in the scorer's box area. Gehrig, we might be seeing an ejection potentially.
Yeah, that would really, really hurt for this kind of underhanded, not underhanded, but understaffed Penn State Harrisburg squad. Already losing a couple players to healthy scratches coming into this game. To lose another player and hopefully not have the injured player hit the boards there. Be a big loss to them in just a couple seconds. And I don't know if you didn't get a great shoot at, but I did. It kind of overskated himself, flew into the wall like a crash test dummy almost. It was really ugly looking.
So McConchy able to skate off under his own power, which is a good sight to see. But Millersville will be gifted a 2-minute Cadre cable and wire power play here. Right now our shots read 11-8 with 6 minutes left to go on the dot. And Gehrig, that senior top line, they're out there right now. And keep an eye on Johnny Morgan along the blue line. Here they go, Millersville. They'll win the draw back. Reek wide to feed him. McCauley in the slot. His shot there gets blocked out in front. Now picking up the loose change. Beneath the goal line now is Jacob Burke, the Army ROTC captain and the captain of these Marauders. He'll battle for possession down low. Burke trying to win it back up top. He's got it. Back up top now to Seifert. Seifert, rink wide feed out of Morgan. Morgan, near side dot to the slot. Back up top for McCauley to Morgan. Morgan fires it. Rebound still loose. And Penn State Harrisburg able to get it out. Racing all the way back to get it now. It's Morgan. Morgan unable to handle that. And coming out of his net to play that there was Dylan Schroeder. All the way back, curling back deep in his own defensive zone. Now it's Noss. Noss, tape pass. Turning a turnover there. It's Morgan. And now tag it up there is John Morgan. And he's still tangled up. No penalty call there. Tensions are boiling over here. Oh my goodness. And Morgan just got slew-footed. No call there. The whistle's staying in the pockets here today, I guess. Now a chance here up top for Seifert. Seifert, he'll cycle it down low to Petticoat. Near side down, the chance out in front. Again, it's Morgan. He'll pick up the rebound. Morgan, rink wide feet again. He'll play pitch and catch to Seifert. Seifert, chance out in front. Rebound still loose. Millersville firing away here in the power play. And now Petticoat, he'll fight for it down low. Back up top again. It's Seifert. Seifert, he'll send it again to Petticoat. Petticoat looking for number 100. One more goal or point would do it. And now Seifert over to Petticoat. In the slot to McCauley. No! Off the top of the shoulder. Unable to get it to go. And Penn State Harrisburg able to get the clear. And now Schroeder, he'll play that out of his cage. And Joe Petticoat takes a whack, losing his stick and his glove. And now Jake Burke, he'll race it after it. Jacob Burke trying to force the turnover. And now down low, it's McDevitt with a chance. He'll fake the shot. And he'll fan on the rebound there. Going all the way back to grab it in his own defensive zone. It's Ben Bell. Bell beneath the cage with it. Bell with time, with space. A former Palmyra Cougar, he'll drop it off. Power play time has expired here in this one. And now McDevitt, he'll gain the offensive zone. On the near side, Don McDevitt, he's hauled down. Another chance there, McDevitt, he's upset. And now here come the Indy Lions. The breakout feed there. They'll find the outreach stick there. Payne Smith looking for the trailer down low. It was Jake Stosick, unable to get that one to go. And now rink wide feed there, Millersville. Able to jump on it, it's Ben Bell. He'll turn on the afterburner, so gain the offensive zone. Bell, he'll power it out wide. Chance out in front, Bell to the body. Squeezing that one in the chest up top is Lemanowitz. Able to keep it out. Now Corelli, near side down to Millersville, buzzing right now. And now Elias Lutzietz, he'll take a tumble there on that pass. And now a chance going the other way with it, it's Penn State. Racing after it, end over end, no icing there. Done again, nifty little chip and go, maneuver around his opposite. Done again. Long stretch pass there, trying to find Cranston. Absolutely, and destroys his man here on the near side boards. Now a chance, rink wide feed for Penn State Harrisburg. They'll gain the offensive zone, powering it out wide. Trying to get around the attacking aided carry there is his man, number 77 down low. That they'll battle. In the corner boards, they're trying to get it out. And that's going to be a cross check for both of them. And the stoppage of play here calls a penalty for both Pat McDevitt and number 77 here for Penn State Harrisburg. That's Nolan Mieller. 1 goal, 3 assists on the year so far for Mieller. And now, Garrett, we got 4-on-4 hockey for the first time so far this afternoon.
Yeah, the officials are definitely playing a little fast and loose, letting the guys hit each other right now. But that, yeah, they just got to put their skated foot down right now, try to regain some order on the ice before they go into the break here.
So, this senior class, we talked about it earlier, is the largest graduating class in over 3 years, and they have almost 3 guys now in the 100-point club. Joe Petticone, 1 point away. Penn State Harrisburg, first one to win it off the draw here on the 4-on-4 hockey. Wrapping it out wide now, it's Evan Barella. Barella, he'll drop it up top along the point now. First one to it is his opposite. That's Noss. Noss, rink wide feed to his man, and that's his opposite, Sean Stevenson. Stevenson, he'll dump it in the offensive zone. Racing to it now, it's Millersville defensive pairing. Connor Isaac and Jeremy Seifert. First one to it now on the near side dot. Then it's senior Alden Spots. He's got it for the Marauders. Near side dot. Spots weaving his way into the slot. Spots off the outside of the cage there. Might have got a stick on it. And now Seifert up top on the near side chance. Unable to get that one to go. He'll wrap it around looking for Spots down low. Spots in a board battle. He'll get tagged. And now Aiden Carey. He'll race to that loose puck. First one to it now for Penn State Harrisburg. It's him, number 59, Sean Stevenson. Keep an eye on Stevenson. He'll drop it in the bucket. And now a chance here for Johnny Morgan. Your far side dot that Aiden Carey, unable to grab it between his feet. And Millersville, they'll get a change. Fresh bodies out there. Aiden Stromberg out there as well for Millersville. Racing after it now, Stromberg. He'll put the pressure on. Down low, Penn State Harrisburg. Deep from their own defensive zone. Rink wide feed. They'll try and chase in the offensive zone. Down about a minute 30 left to go here in period 1 action. Shots read 15-8 in favor of Millersville. Chance out in front there. Looking for the deflection out in front was Paul Smith. That would have been his 7th goal of the year. And now a chance out in front there. Down low with it. It's Seifert. Back up top now on the near far side. Dotted Stromberg. He'll gain the offensive zone with patience. Stromberg. Shot there. Gets blocked out in front by his opposite, Colin Myers. Millersville setting it down low. Zerko. Dance out in front. And a nifty chance there for the Millersville Marauders. Unable to get it to go. Back up top to Ben Bell. Bell. Down low to Zerko. Far side down. Then back up top to Bell. They pitch and catch. And covering that right in the bread basket there is Lemanowitz. Great savings. The Palmyra boys were working it far side, back up top to the point. They were working that puck high to low, Gehrig.
Yeah, both these teams are just looking for that moment for the other right now. A lot of bumping and grinding going on. These teams want to beat each other. They want to hit each other, and they both want a goal right now.
Penn State Harrisburg is definitely guaranteed a bid for AAU D2 Nationals in March, and that will take place in Jacksonville, Florida. So huge congratulations to them on the success they've had this season. Anyway, moving up to the Empire League next year. We'll have more on that for you the next period. Burke, far side down with it. He'll tangle up with his man, and they'll wrap it around the end boards. Coming out of his Nate cage to get it there is Lemanowitz. And a board battle ensues down low. It's Cole McCauley. He's got it. Cole McCauley, near side dot. Sharp angle chance. It was Burke on the doorstep. Trying to tap it home. Burke curls around. Back up top to Bell. Rink wide feet out of Petticone. Petticone near side dot it. And he'll find Bell back on the far side dot. They'll cycle the puck from high to low. Back down low again. Then it's Petticone. Petticone again. Circles the horses around. Burke in the slot. Unable to get it to go. And now a chance again here. Petticone. He'll rifle that one towards the cage. And it gets blocked out in front there by Nolan Mieller. Miller. Dylan McCauley. Powers to the slot. And a penalty. Cole McCauley's speed. No. My apologies, not a penalty. The net popped off its moorings. We'll get a stoppage of play. But Gary, we talk about it time after time again, right? McCauley's ability to create space and separation with his speed is so electric, and it really can't be stopped.
Oh, it's such a dangerous thing to have in this size because this Penn State Harrisburg team plays very bunched up in the middle. If you can spread them out, you create those open pass lanes, hopefully get a good shot at Lemanowitz and get a goal here before the period ends.
Face-off draw on the near side dot. Millersville's offensive zone. Power play time has expired for both sides. And oh my goodness! Jacob Burke with a howitzer trying to take the roof off this place again. But Lemanowitz has other thoughts. Back to 5-on-5 here in Gehrig. Both teams fighting for possession and chances.
Yeah, sweet top corner glove save from Lemanowitz there. Nothing but props.
And that'll do it here as the period has officially come to a close. First period of hockey here, Millersville tied with Penn State Harrisburg 1-1 after one. And as a reminder, this game is brought to you by our sponsors, Cadre Wire and Cable, and the official restaurant of Millersville Ice Hockey, Jack's Family Tavern, and the official apparel provider of Millersville Ice Hockey, Cougar Bowl Apparel. But Gehrig, after one period, these two teams deadlocked.
Yeah, mental resiliency is definitely the name of the game for this team today. They got that game last night, lost a game, put up 90 shots, couldn't quite get the win. Today, you got your new opponent. You just learned that was happening today. And it's just, you let that goal in, no one quite sure. It could go either way. You gotta like, be past that. You have this team looking to hit you, looking to hurt you out there on the ice. You got to look past that. You got to stay mentally resilient, and that's what's going to get you the win here today, Josh.
Yeah, I got a huge shout out for Penn State Harrisburg for scheduling this game, keeping our senior night alive. So thank you to them. But also keep in mind they got home last night from a 5-4 win against Newman at 1:30 in the morning. These boys are tired and they're giving it all they have. Second period action coming to you right after the break. Keep it locked here on YouTube Live. You're in for a good one, folks.
Hey there, this is Anthony Palvino. I am the manager and operator here at Jack's Family Tavern in Millersville, Pennsylvania. Proud new sponsor of the Millersville ice hockey team. We've been in business since 1987, the very end of the year 1987, that is. And ever since then, we've been known as sort of like the melting pot of the community. We deal big time with, the college crowd. We do big time with the local crowd. And we get people all in from all across the states, different states locally, to come in and eat all the awesome things that we have to offer here at Jack's Family Tavern. Some of our more famous things that we do here is the signature sandwich, the Tip Out Jack sandwich, which is a steak tip sandwich that everybody seems to love when they come in here. And we're also proud to reveal to the world, especially to you guys at the university will be seeing this, we deal with all local beef and produce at the moment. So yeah, anything that you get here at Jack's is as fresh as can be. Specialty drinks and the bar. We have an awesome atmosphere with awesome bartenders and people that take care of you. And we are also proud to go pretty local with a ton of the things that we do, especially we carry Jimmy Juice products now that everybody knows from down at Sickman's Mill. So come on and get yourself one. We carry all 4 of their flavors at all times. Come in and quench your thirst. Every weekend we run a prime rib special, which is a 2.5-pound steak, all local beef. People come from states across to come and eat in our dining room right here. So come on and get yourself a bite. It's like the community that we serve, our Jack's Family Tavern crew that we have working here is very diverse. And like I said, it's a melting pot of every different culture, age, ethnicity, what have you. This is like the ultimate American dream right here.
Here at Millersville, we don't put the fries in the bag. The boys on the ice hockey team, they get their fries here at Jack's Family Tavern and Restaurant.
Hi, my name is Jacob Burke. I'm the captain of the Millersville ice hockey team, here to present to you our newest official sponsor, Jack's Family Tavern. Jack's Family Tavern and Restaurant plays a key role in not just Millersville University, but Millersville, Pennsylvania. When Millersville ice hockey wins, you win at Jack's Family Tavern and Restaurant.
Millersville Nation, welcome back for second period action. I'm Joshua Gerhardt, the voice of Millersville Ice Hockey, and I'm joined by my colleague, the future voice of Millersville Ice Hockey, Garrig. Garrig, in case they missed it, walk us back briefly through period one, right? Lots of firepower on both sides of the ice.
Oh, yeah, it's an absolutely electric hockey game, feeding off this home crowd energy for senior night. Both teams started out fast, shot after shot after shot, hits and hits, penalties on top of each other. Quick goal coming in for Joe Petticone, who's 1 point away from his 100th point on the season. Looking to be the third one to do that so far. Absolutely unprecedented achievement in Millersville history. Then, a little bit later on, a bit of that controversial tipping point of this first period. A little bit of a goal, maybe on Dylan Schroeder. Bouncing like a seal, both sides, jumping. Looks like he made the save. There's a bit of a crash on the net. Refs say it went in. It goes in. Couple injuries in the first half. A lot of hitting, a lot of shots, and we're deadlocked at 1. You are in for a great last couple periods of hockey here.
Also, something to keep an eye on and monitor, an ongoing situation. During the intermission, Pat McDevitt was visibly seen stretching out that left leg. That left leg or that knee. We've seen it before, that shoulder, the knee. Been a nagging injury for Pat McDevitt. So, Garrig, you got to keep an eye on him. He's out there right now, but you'd hate to lose a guy like McDevitt.
Oh, yeah. I know all about left knee injuries.
They are not fun, but either way, ladies and gentlemen, hoist the colors, and we are clear to go here for period 2 action. Off the face-off win here, it's Penn State Harrisburg. They'll break into the offensive zone, powering it out wide, and Dylan Schroeder flashes the leather and gets a huge save here to start us off early.
Just the cojones you got to have to make a glove save. You got a little piece of like a vulcanized rubber flying at your face like 90 miles an hour. Just stick the glove out. Looks simple as can be.
Face-off winner for the Nittany Lions off the draw. Back top on the point now. And that shot goes wide there. The initial shot coming from Evan Barella out in front. And now Penn State Harrisburg, they'll work it side to side. Keep in mind, paired to the long change here. You got to keep bodies fresh. Cole McCauley with the burst of speed in the offensive zone. He'll drop it off for Petticoat on the far side dot. Back up top for Jacob Burke. They'll chip and go action here in the offensive zone. Back up top again for McDevitt. He'll rifle one towards the cage there. And that'll go wide after deflection out in front. Penn State Harrisburg able to pick up the loose change. And now Millersville trying to keep it in. They do so. McCauley down to Burke. Burke to Petticoat. Fires it. Off the pad there of Lemanowitz. Kick saving a beauty. Back up top again for Dunnigan. He'll rifle down one low. And Lemanowitz with a beautiful save. Ringing 10 bells for that one. Off the deflection from Jacob Burke out in front. And now Penn State Harrisburg trying to bring it back in the offensive zone. They'll wrap it around the near side boards. Millersville with time, with space, and they'll turn it over. A long stretch pass there from Dunnigan. Now McCauley. He's got it. McCauley. Near side dot to Petticoat. Petticoat. No! Wrap around McCauley. Still couldn't get it to go. And now Millersville battling for it out in front of the cage. Still battling down low behind the net now. It's Jacob Burke. He'll wrap it around the near side boards. McCauley, first one to it there for Millersville. And now Penn State Harrisburg able to chip it and go. It's Daniel McConchy. Good to see him back in action. And McConchy again. He'll get tagged beneath the near side boards. And now Dunnigan in the neutral zone with it. He'll wrap it around the end boards. Millersville racing to it off the bench now. It's Johnny Morgan. Morgan, far side boards, battling for it down low in the offensive zone. Millersville trying to keep it in, unable to do so. And here come the Nittany Lions, taking it the distance the other way. In the offense of this, Peyton Smith. Smith, his shot blocked out in front, and now Millersville's Morgan. He'll race in after it. Morgan putting the pressure on his man. It's Andrew Sesboleski. 14 goals, 12 assists on the year. One of the point leaders here on this team, second in points on the Nittany Lions. And now a long stretch pass there for Penn State, and Millersville able to tip it. No icing. Bell, he's got time. Ben Bell, nifty move there. Dipsy Duda from Ben Bell to get around his opposite. And now Ben Bell, he'll wrap it around the near boards there. Walter O'Connell, the former Central Penn Panther, he'll jump on the loose puck. O'Connell, he'll get tangled up there behind the net mouth. O'Connell, he'll wrap around the near side boards, race it to it now. It's former Hershey Cub, Zachary Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh, he'll battle for it down low. The new addition on that right wing on that line. And now a chance for Ben Bell to pop it free. Racing it after now are the Nittany Lions. And a big bump there from freshman Joe Petticoat. Petticoat over now to Elias Lutzitz. Lutzitz, near side dot. And a rifle from the man they call Looney Tunes on the near side hash. And that goes into the glove there of Lemanowitz. 17-13 left to go here in period 2. Garrig, what a save by Lemanowitz. Incredible.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be a real goalie duel right here. It's almost unthinkable to think one of these guys are going to have to let up another goal.
And keep in mind, folks, Millersville was scheduled to play Bryn Athyn this morning, and that changed until the very, very waning moments here this morning as Brent Athens forfeited the game and Penn State Harrisburg was able to step in their place. And I'll wrap it out around the backboards there was Jeremy Seifert. Over to Cranston. Cranston, he'll drop it off for Rysack, unable to handle it. Near side Donovan, chance down low, and a kick from the skate there of his man down low. That's Jake Stosick. Trying to shovel it towards the net. Unable to get that one to bounce. And now Penn State, little shovel pass there for his opposite. And I'm trying to break it in. The offense zone now is Justin Yothers. Yothers, chance out in front of the doorstep. Unable to get it to go is Stosick. Millersville getting ahead in their own defensive zone now. Justin Corelli, he's got it. Corelli trying to forklift it out. He'll turn it over. Penn State Harrisburg still has it in the offensive zone. Now Cranston, he'll jump in a loose spot. Cranston, rink wide feed now to Corelli. Near side down to the offensive zone. Corelli absolutely just launches that puck into the netting. And that'll go out of play as the puck is stuck in the netting on that far side boards right beneath the Pepsi logo. 16-19 left to go here in period 2 action. And Garrick, we should have. And it's going to be an offensive zone draw here for the Marauders. Huge break for Millersville.
Yeah, he put about every newton of force he could into that. That stick came up and hard down fast. Just a little bit over the net, though, but a hard shot there.
Spots off the tie-up. Back up top now, Dunnigan. Dunnigan, he'll walk the blue line. The chance out in front. Rebound still loose. Millersville trying to get a whack at it. Unable to do so. And now the Nittany Lions, they've got it deep in their own defensive zone. Trying to shovel it out there. Trying to find the stick there of his opposite. Number 21. Unable to spring him free on that stretch pass. And that means the face is going to come all the way back here in the Millersville's defensive zone. Keep in mind, Millersville just recently locked up the top spot in the CSCHC for the second year in back-to-back years. They are going, Gary, for a chance to claim their first conference championship title in a bid for regionals.
Yeah, really hoping to exercise that playoff boogeyman that seemed to be on their back for the past couple of years. And, I don't want to say it too fast, but it looks like they've got the team to do it here.
They've got the seniors and the leadership to do it for sure spots. Far side dot off the blocker there of Landemitz. A battle ensues here on that near side hash. Millersville battling for down low. Stromberg, the former Quaker. The spots. He scores! Alden Spots! Tic-tac, kaboom! The senior deposits one into the cage. Alden Spots on senior night. The last time he played this team, he was the lone goal scorer in a 7-1. The Nittany Lion killer, Alden Spots.
Now, what did I say? You got to get Lomanovich to move left to right, east to west, open up that half of the net, and that's what Alden Spots did right there. And he's rewarded with a goal. 2-1 Marauders, 15:38 remaining in the second period.
Former Quaker Aiden Stromberg's hustled down low, forced a turnover, and is able to get it to Spots up top in a slot, and Jacob Burke crushed his man in the next week. And now board battle down low. Alden Spots gets credit for the goal here. The assist should go to Aiden Stromberg, and it does. And now cut in the slot. It's Jacob Burke. Jacob Burke, he'll rifle one. And a cheeky little bounce there off the initial save, and Bell, he'll rifle one. And right now, just trying to catch it and hold his breath is Lemanowitz. And right now, Garrick, Millersville, they have raised the sails, and it is full sail ahead.
I think they're studying Mike Keys to victory here. They're getting in Lomanowitz's head. They're making him move around. They're peppering him with shots. And eventually a couple are going to go in here.
Shoot first, ask question later. Millersville not even asking questions.
Well, maybe not last night.
Just firing at will. And now just with Penn State, and that one will go high and wide off the end boards. Racing to it now. It's McCauley. He's got an entourage with him. McCauley to Petticoat to Burke. Off the blocker. Unable to get it to go. A great 3-combo punch there for Millersville. The biggie bag, if you will, from Wendy's. A 3-combo discount in Millersville. Again, Garrick, with a great opportunity in the offensive zone. They are flying right now.
Even though that possession came up fruitless, I loved the progression of that play. Looked for his man, didn't have it, passing up the line, get a good shot in. That's going to go in most times.
O'Connell to Rysack, and it'll bang off the end boards now. Millersville try to race back, and back check here is Penn State Harrisburg. They'll gain the offensive zone on the far side dot. First one to it now. Beneath the goal line with it, it's number 43, Sabalski. Sabalski, big bump up top with O'Connell. And now Millersville, they've got him. They've got numbers. Over to Slayball, Zachary Slayball. He'll curl around the neutral zone. Slayball, he'll fire that into the offensive zone. Racing after now, it's the former Panther, Walter O'Connell. O'Connell, he'll bump his man off the puck, and a board battle ensues there beneath the red line. And O'Connell, he'll wrap it around the cage. Racing to it now, it's the former Dutchman. It's Jeremy Seifert, and now here come the Nittany Lions. on the near side dot. They'll gain the offensive zone. It's his man there. It's McConchy. Near side dot. He'll lose that battle. Seaford, he'll wrap it around the far side boards. Now Penn State Harrisburg with a chance. And a tip out in front of Millersville. They'll ride to the loose puck. It's O'Connell. O'Connell over the red line. He'll gain the offensive zone. Powering it out wide. O'Connell. His shot gets deflected out in front. And now Millersville trying to keep it in. Unable to do so. They've got to get back. Here come the Nittany Lions. And they'll dump it in the offensive zone. Able to get a change. Fresh bodies out there now for Penn State. And Millersville able to bank it off the end boards to Cranston. Able to show that in the offensive zone. Wrapping it around the cage now with it. It's the goaltender here. It's Lemanowitz. Down low that Millersville battling. And now Cranston. He'll bump his man off the puck. Back up top again to McDevitt. Good to see him back in his one. McDevitt out in front through a sea of bodies. Might have got tipped down low. And now here come the Nittany Lions. Near side Dobbit. They'll rush in the offensive zone. Powering it out wide. Off the shoulder of Schroeder. Sharp angle chance there goes awry for Penn State. Down low again. Millersville battling for time and space. They'll send it back up top. Back down low that now Millersville. Getting hemmed in their own defensive zone. It's Carter Cherrick. He gets taken down. Jack Cranston's going to go to the box there. 2 minutes for tripping as Cranston hit the deck and took his man with him there. Number 91, Jake Stosick, able to draw a penalty. And right now, Gary, if you're Penn State Harrisburg, you needed that call.
Yeah, you needed that bad. You're looking to get right back in this game. This game is nowhere near over yet. 1 goal, totally different look. And you don't want to give up a shorthanded goal like you did last time you were on the power play. Looking at some smart shots, control possession here if you're Penn State Harrisburg.
Shots right now for Millersville read 27-9. Penn State Harrisburg yet to register and reach that 10-shot threshold. And now face-off win there for Millersville. Little chip-and-go action. And now racing after it's Aiden Carey, a former Lehigh Valley Bantam youth product. And now Millersville trying to get it out here in their own defensive zone with it. And now another penalty is going to be called. This time it's going to be Aiden Carey as he'll haul his man down to the ice. And just like that, Garrick, we went from a 5-on-4 to a 5-on-3.
Worst case scenario you can. You just get 15 seconds off that original power penalty kill, and you got another one coming up here for the Marauders. But it's been solid all season, but this is one of the biggest tests they'll see all season.
Penalty killers have to dig deep right now, and it looks like the official might be giving him more. So the official held up what looked like the number 5 on his hand for both sides. So I got to think, Garrick, it hasn't been put on the big board yet, but there might have been something said down there. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
but
I didn't see anything that would get a 5. It just kind of looked like a bit of an incidental run in there.
Because right now, number 4, P.J. Marsteller, he'll go to the box. His penalty hasn't been registered yet on the big board, like I mentioned. 12:43 remaining here left to go in period 2 action. Cole McCulley, he'll take the draw here. He wins it back. We'll still wait to see what the penalties are. Back up top then now, Penn State Harrisburg. They'll set it down low. So Marsteller, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. And Aiden Carey for a hooking call. So Marsteller gets 2 for unsportsmanlike. Aiden Carey, 2 for hooking. So in a big body down low. Millersville trying to get it out now. Battling for possession. Down low, it's Rysack. Back up top with this man there. It's Stosick. Stosick on the near side dot. Trying for a centering feed in Millersville. Able to get it out on the stick there, courtesy of Connor Rysack. Former President Connor Rysack turned over the responsibilities now to Gavin Rusnock, the goaltender out of Lehigh Valley. Is now the new president here of the Millersville Ice Hockey Club. So a huge shout out to him for all the work he's done so far, and a big board bump down low. Now chance Stosick, sharp angle shot, trying to lift it over the shoulder of Schroeder, and a deflection out in front of that puck, able to stay in play, and a rebound, still loose, trying to whack that in there with Smith. Down low, back up top, Millersville, working down low here in their own defensive zone, trying to get it out, Smith. Beneath the goal line now, racing to it is Ben Bell. He's got a Bell, and he'll able to fire that puck the whole end of the ice. And Millersville able to get a change. Coming out of it to play it there, it's Lemanowitz. He'll drop it off there for his offensive partner there in his opposite. That's Zidiak. With time, with space, and with numbers. Zidiak. He'll drop it off there to Myers. And Myers turning it over now to Dunnigan here to the Marauders. In his own defensive zone, Dunnigan trying to find the stick of Zerko, but feeds that one between his legs. Down to 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, 1 second left. Penalty time has expired here. Back to even strength. Millersville out of the box with it now. Aiden Carey. Still in the box now. Zerko down low. Trying to force space and separation. Former Palmyra Cougar looking for an opportunity down low and able to get it. Now they got to rush back in the neutral zone. And now Dunnigan able to drop it in the bucket in the offensive zone. Walter O'Connell, he'll race it after. O'Connell, he'll take his man to task in the offensive zone. They'll battle for possession down low. Not about the size of the dog of the fight, but the size of fighting the dog. And Walter O'Connell, he'll fight his man hard down low. Back up top of it again, it's Dunnigan. Dunnigan, and he'll fire that one in there. Took a little hop, skip, and a bounce, and just like that, I don't even know if he was ready for that, Gary Lamano. It's kind of caught him off guard.
He was a little flustered, but I like to see you mentioned Walter O'Connell. Man had about maybe 6 inches of height on him. Not afraid at all. Right in there with the shoulder looking for the puck. Great stuff.
Easily 6 inches of height difference there between O'Connell, and now Penn State Harrisburg has finally reached the 10-shot threshold as they now hit their 11th shot on the afternoon. McCulley on the draw, the wizard between the dot. And now Petticoat powering towards the net. Out in front, they score! McCulley on the door! Somebody get that puck! Big Game Joe! More like big number 100! Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in Millersville ice hockey history, 3 members of the senior class have now reached the 100-point mark. Cole McCauley got the party started. Jacob Burke later to follow. And now, Big Game Joe. He'll join the party. It's a party down on the bench, and it's a party in my city. 10:15 left to go in period 2. And just like that, Joe Petticoat cements himself in the Millersville history book.
And what a way to do it. A pair of goals here in this pivotal game. He doesn't score those 2 goals, I say. We're tied here. Just an amazing game out of Joe Petticoat. This one's going down in history books.
Millersville down low, battling for a chance out in front there. It's Stromberg unable to get it to go. Cole McCauley gets the credit for the goal, assisted by Joe Petticoat. A goal and a point on the game so far, and that'll do it. His 100th point in a Mills uniform. A chance. O'Connell down low in the slot, and Lamanowitz says no more today. Now a chance here. It's Yothers. Far side dot. Yothers and Schroeder. He'll turn that one aside. Dylan Schroeder gets the last laugh on that opportunity, but then again, Gary, we got to go talk about the ability and the hustle from Petticoat, never giving up on a play, hacking and whacking from his knees nonetheless.
Yeah, you cannot get the fight out of this guy. Just a great guy to have in the team. He's always going to chase that puck down, and when you play like that, you're going to get 100 points.
Younger brother Jake Petticoat able to witness his brother make history here today on senior night. A very special moment for the Petticoat family. Rysack, he'll wrap it around looking for Seifert. Seifert unable to handle that, and Cranston looking to make a cannonball play right there. And now Penn State Harrisburg, they'll work from the point down low. Chance out in front of Schroeder, able to turn that aside. And now battle down low at Smith. He'll battle for possession. And now Rysack, he'll pick up the loose puck. Connor Rysack, he'll pitch it over end. Racing to it now, it's Elias Lutzitz, a former Lancaster Firebird. He'll race in the offensive zone. Corelli, he'll pick up the loose puck. He'll win the race. Chance out in front, Millersville, able to keep it in. Courtesy of Jeremy Seifert, racing to it again to keep it in. Unable to do so as that trickles right over top of the blue line. Down about 8:40 and counting left to go here in period 2 action. Elias Lutzitz with a chance off the outside of the iron. Might have just caught a piece of the post. And now a chance there. Gets deflected wide of the cage. Millersville buzzing in the offensive zone right now, and now Penn State Harrisburg trying for one of their own. Unable to get it to go as Jeremy Seifert, he'll glove it out of the air. Millersville getting a line change. Penn State Harrisburg trying to go with speed here in the offensive zone. He'll drop it off there for his man. That's number 19, that's Evan Barella. Barella, he'll drop it off, and now they'll enter the zone. Rysack, a chance now for Stromberg. Stromberg dropping it off for Spots. Spots already has 1 goal in the afternoon. Spots, drop pass to Carey. Rebound still loose. I don't know how Lamanowitz stopped it. He just got enough of it to keep it out. Racing all the way back and causing the icing there is Dunnigan. 8 minutes left to go exactly here in period 2. 3-1 is our score. Marauders on top in faceoff. Garrett coming back in the offensive zone.
Yeah, and they say the 2-goal lead is the most dangerous in hockey, but you got to feel good if you're a Millersville Marauder fan. They got to get 2 more straight-up goals on Dylan Schroeder, one of the sturdiest goalies you got around the CHC.
Face-off winners the Marauders. McDevitt, chance out in front, and trying to glove it there was Lamanowitz. Took him a little bit. The initial rebound popped free, but Gary, he got lucky. There was a whole bunch of Marauders in gray jerseys waiting to put that home.
Yeah, it could easily be 4-5-1 right now. Lomanowitz, he has given up 3 goals, but he has looked sturdy so far in this game. Great goaltender battle here.
Manowitz so far this season, like you mentioned earlier, has been the rock for this team in a battle down low. Millersville trying to get it out. Here come the Penn State Harrisburg Lions. A drop feed there, chance out of front, fanning on it, rebound, they score! Backhand between the legs. Dear old state.
And
the roar from Mount Nittany has quieted the crowd here. Getting credit for the goal, it's Peyton Smith. That's his 3rd goal of the season and 7th point on the year. And just like that, Gehrig, that shot of changes the complexity of this game a lot.
So it just snuck under one of the pads of Dylan Schroeder. That we pried his east-west movement, but you just caught him when you got to move your leg up a little bit to move like that. About a puck-sized hole, and that's all it took for the goal to come in. 3-2, 7:30 left to go in the second period.
Goal assisted by Colin Myers, and another chance for Millersville off the blocker of Lomanowitz. Back up top for Ben Bell. He'll work it rink wide now for Petticoat. He'll rifle one out of front. Chance! And it looks like it might have got a piece there to Burke out in front, but Millersville, Gehrig, loving to have at least 2 guys stationed down low, acting as a screen in front of Lomanowitz.
Yeah, it was nearly 4-2 there. You saw it there. Lomanowitz just gets the stick up, hits it off the post, keeps it out. We got an offensive explosion here in the second period.
7:20 left to go here in counting in period 2 action. 33 shots on goal for your Millersville Marauders compared to 15 against the Penn State Lions out of Harrisburg. Racing after it now, it's Petticoat all the way back in his own defensive zone. He'll retreat behind his own goaltender. It's Schroeder. Petticoat dropping it off now. He'll find Petticoat, younger brother Jake Petticoat. And now Burke racing in after Jacob Burke with a burst of speed into the offensive zone on the near side hash. And Jacob Burke, he'll tangle up behind the net there in the board battle. Burke trying to wrap around, curling around here, doesn't like what he sees. Back up top for Bell. Bell, he'll fan on it. Walking it back up top now to Petticoat. Trying to keep it in. He's able to do so. And they say offsides. Tough right there for Miller, so they've got to regroup back in the neutral zone now. Nifty movement there from Penn State Harrisburg. They'll turn it over. And now McCauley, he's got it. Back to Burke, to Petticoat. Nifty behind the back feet, and Burke gets taken down out in front. No interference call there. We play on. Trying to keep it in there is Petticoat again. Jake Petticoat. Down low now for Jacob Burke. Younger brother Jake and Joe Petticoat playing on the same line here today on senior night. Petticoat down low battling for possession. Big game Joe, unable to handle it. And now Millersville has to retreat the neutral zone, and a big hit there from the former Palmyra Cougar, Ben Bell. McCauley all the way back in his defensive zone, the burst of speed. McCauley on the far side dot. He'll turn on the afterburners. Cole McCauley weaving his way down the slot. Over to Petticoat. No! Joe Petticoat, he's got the hot hand right now, and he's feeling it. Sharp angle chance again. Cole McCauley couldn't get it to go. And now racing out here to the Penn State Lions, it's Hansen. He's got Hansen. Far side dot, weaving his way to the slot. And a save from Dylan Schroeder. Coming up large, right in the breadbasket. Dylan Schroeder eats that like a garbage disposal.
Man, if you want to show someone how good Cole McCauley is, show them that last run. He went from blue line to about the face-off circle without being touched with 5 guys around him. That's impressive.
The garbage disposal, that might be his new nickname moving forward. Eating it up like a whole bunch of garbage down the drain. Now Morgan, rink wide feet, he'll find Slayball. Slayball in the offensive zone, and Millersville offside. A little too eager on the jump there. And you got to say, Gehrig, for Slayball, playing in his first matchup, right, coming from the Cubs, Keystone Kraken, he fits right in. He gels with these guys, and he looks really solid.
Hey, he's barely missed a beat. And I think you're going to need to run that nickname by Schroeder first.
Garbage disposal. We'll have to get his approval on that one, but... And a face-off win there by O'Connell. Walter O'Connell, the wizard so far this season between the face-off circle. He's been a great inflection of talent so far in these Millersville Marauders, and he'll be definitely a name you'll hear a lot again. O'Connell out in front, unable to tuck it. And now here come the Lions. They'll gain the offensive zone. Near side down, then now it's Smith. He'll put on the brakes, circling around the near side hash. Smith! Oh my goodness, sit down, son. Smith, he'll get walloped there in the offensive zone. And now a chance here. Grabbing the loose puck, now it's Morgan. And he'll drop it now. He's got a man with the Mikado. And they say offsides. A little bit of a late icing there. Offsides, my apologies. But Millersville right now, Gehrig, their feet are moving too fast for the puck. They're out skating the puck.
Yeah, big day for offside overbetters.
Yeah. You bet the over on offsides. You're really happy today, I can tell you that. Justin Corelli out to take the draw here for the Marauders against his opposite. That's Carter Cherick. And now here to come in the Lions. Will emerge in the offensive zone, and Dylan Schroeder just kind of eats that one up there and covers it up. Great save from Schroeder again. Now 4:55 left to go here in period 2 action. 34-17 is our shot total, Gary.
Yeah, we are in for an electric last 25 minutes. If you're even thinking about turning the stream off, do not. You're going to miss something great.
The beer in the fridge is not worth it, I promise.
No,
Stay with us.
It can wait.
And now Penn State cycling around the horses. They'll drop it off in the neutral zone. And now a chance here. It's Elias Loonseeds, and he'll bump his man. Little Uno reverse card, and he'll flex on them haters after that hit there. And now McDevitt racing to it in the neutral zone there. Download it now in the offensive zone. They'll battle for a chance of possession. Back up top of it now. Rink wide feed. He's got his man. That's Nos. Nos download it. And that shot will go wide. McDevitt trying to forklift it out. Racing to it now. It's Cranston. And now a chance. Elias Loonseeds unable to grab that one cleanly. And now Corelli. He'll chip it off the bucket there. That's using your head. Able to bank it off the cage there and keep it in play for Penn State. Was number 96 out of front there. 98, my apology. It was Yothers. And a chance. No harm done. Dylan Schroeder on the near side dot. A nifty shot there from Nos, who has been sensational so far, Gary, in this one.
Yeah, just a great player on the ice, but that's just a testament. I want to go a little off topic. How much of a man Guy Lafleur was. He didn't have a bucket there. He would have taken that right to the face and kept going. Hockey players are built different, man.
Built different indeed. 4:05 remaining left to go here in period 2 action. Millersville trying to hold on here to a slim 1-goal margin. Now off the draw, the Nittany Lions, they'll win it. They'll wrap it around the near side boards. First one to it down low. It's younger brother Jake Petticone. Jake Petticone trying to find the outreach stick there, a Bell, and dumping his man behind the play is Aiden Carey. Aiden Carey, and he's got his man with him at Zerko. Zerko, a drop feed there for Waters. He'll dump in the offensive zone. Racing after it now is Carey. He'll tangle up with his man on the far side boards. A drop feed there, but nobody's home for the Marauders. Instead, the Nittany Lions able to pick it up and go the other way. Here they go, and that shot there, looking to pass it to his man out front in the neutral zone. And that shot deflected up high there, and it'll bang off the roof at LIR, Gary.
Yeah, wonders of a low ceiling here.
Wonders of low ceiling indeed. So far this season for Millersville, the leading scores are as follows. Jacob Burke with 26 points on the year. Cole McCauley with 26 as well. And Joe Petticoat at 25. That first line, Garrick, is elite.
Oh, yeah. You'll be hard-pressed to find a better first line in the CSEHC.
I don't think you will find a better first line. If you can find a better first line, prove me wrong, I'll pay you a lot of money. Penn State Harrisburg, from their own defensive zone, they'll wrap it around the offensive zone, and that one will be an icing again. Face-off this time will come all the way back here in the offensive zone for the Millersville Marauders. And we talked about that first line, Garrick. There they are. They make their way off the bench in an offensive zone draw. Let's see what they can do here.
Yeah, you got your big boys out there, and you're looking to send a message. You're looking to say, hey, we are not letting you back in this game. This is our senior night. You're not spoiling it.
McCauley on the draw, tie up there against his opposite, number 43. They'll win that back. It's Andrew Cebulewski. Millersville trying to keep it in. It's Burke. And he'll drop it off now to McCauley on the near side hash. McCauley, he'll wrap it around. First one racing to it again. Jacob Burke, far side hash. In transition, trying to win that battle down low and able to do so. Now the Nittany Lions starting to charge at Smith. Smith, he'll drop it off for his opposite. McConchy almost got a lucky bounce out in front there. Schroeder unable to handle that, and now Rysack. He's got in the defensive zone. Rysack, stretch passer to McCauley, unable to grab it. And now Burke, he'll pry his man off the loose puck there. And now Petticoat, he's got in the offensive zone. Joe Petticoat, he'll gain the offensive down from Millersville after a neutral zone battle win. And now McCauley, he'll regroup there on the low side hash. Back up top to Seifert. He'll walk it out to Rysack. Rysack with a rifle from the point. Rebound! McCauley couldn't get it to bounce. And a big bump down low. Millersville able to keep the puck. Back up top to Rysack. Rink wide feed now. He'll find Seifert. Seifert trying to maintain possession. He does. He's got it down low. He'll wrap it around Seifert. He's got to go to the bench and get a fresh man out there. Millersville battling down low. Burke trying to power his way to the slot. Burke back behind the board feed there from McCauley. McCauley down low on the near side hash. Back up top for Rysack. Rink wide feed for Dunnigan. Dunnigan with a howitzer from the blue line. And that one's blocked out in front there by the sliding man, number 77, Nolan Melcher. And a chance out in front. Jacob Burke unable to get that one to bounce. And now back up top again. Burke curling around the dot. And that shot there deflects off the roof and off the rafters. Out of play it goes. Jacob Burke humming along right now, creating space and separation and driving that slot with ease, Gehrig.
Yeah, I think we may need to search Lomanowitz's locker for some dark arts material. He's been getting a good couple bounces. He could have 6-7 goals tonight, but they're just bouncing good for him.
Jacob Burke brings the boom. That's indeed what he does day in and day out. Face-off one there, Morgan. Trying to power that one towards the net. And now a rebound, O'Connell looking for Slayball down low. And now Slayball, he gets taken down. A board battle down low here. Millersville trying to keep in the offensive zone. Curling around his man there. It's P.J. Marsteller. Marsteller in a battle down low, and Penn State Harrisburg able to get the clear they needed. All the way back, racing to grab that loose puck. Now it's Dunnigan. He's got it. No icing call. They say they wave it off. Over to Morgan now, the former Wilkes-Barre Scranton Junior Knight. He'll find the former Hershey Cub. That's Slayball. Far side down, that's Slayball in the offensive zone. He'll power it out wide. Edge over edge. Slayball just over top of the cage there, but nifty wheels, though, from Slayball getting out front.
Yeah, and this is where games are won and lost. The last couple minutes of each period, you're looking to make a statement, go into the locker room, really change the emotions and the effect of how this third period is going to go out. A big 1 minute 13 remaining here in the second period.
1:13 remaining indeed. 3-2 is our score right now. Millersville up by 1. 37-19 is your shot totals right now as we near that final minute mark here left to go in the second period of action. Corelli off the draw. He'll curl it around wide, and a rebound still loose. Millersville whacking and hacking, trying to hit that puck in the back of the net. But out in front, it was Lemanowitz again, Gehrig, strong on the pads.
Yeah, truly a game of inches, Josh. A couple bits here and there. We could be looking at a very different game either ways for both these teams.
Taking the draw now, it's Cranston. He'll win that back off the draw. Penn State Harrisburg able to pick it off the tie-up. And now Petticoat able to kick it to himself. Here come the Nittany Lions. Turning it over now, Ben Bell. He'll force her to the Marauders. Bell on from his own neutral zone, trying to get that one to his offensive forward. Bell, nifty move there. Making his way downtown in the offensive zone. Bell, he'll power it out wide. Chance out in front, rebound still loose. Sitting out in front of Elias Lutzietz. He'll circle the horses. Final minute remaining left to go here in the second period of action. Final minute remaining. And now Petticoat, he'll drive the slot. Petticoat couldn't get a shot off. Tied up there against his opposite Petticoat. He'll pickpocket his man Petticoat. Trying to make his way downtown. Petticoat looking for a chance. Elias Lutzietz, rebound. Still good to get it to go. Millersville, they'll pick it up. And now Lutzietz, he'll turn it over. Here come the Nittany Lions on a breakaway. Chance all alone. No! Great back check from Ben Bell. The Cougar roaring. Another chance down low, fumbling the bag. It's number 98, Justin. And that's Yothers. Yothers battling down low. Out in front, down out of 5 seconds. Chance, rebound, still loose. Yothers unable to get it to go. Schroeder at the buzzer. Penn State Harrisburg had the breakaway opportunity courtesy of Justin Yothers. But at the buzzer, it's Dylan Schroeder who gets the last laugh. After 2, our score 3-2. Gehrig, what a period of hockey that was.
Yeah, Yothers is going to be kicking himself in the locker room after this period. He had 2-3 goals served up on a silver platter in front of him and just couldn't get the stick down quite right.
A period of storylines, great defense on one end and goaltending from Millersville. And on the other end, Joe Petticoat able to add another puck to his collection as he finally reached the 100 career point mark. A huge congratulations to Big Game Joe for an incredible career and incredible game. I'm Joshua Gerhardt, the voice of Millersville Ice Hockey. We'll be back here after this intermission. And as a reminder, today's game has been brought to you by our sponsors, Jack's Family Tavern, the official restaurant of Millersville Ice Hockey, alongside Cougar Bowl Apparel, the official apparel provider of Millersville Ice Hockey. And lastly but not least, Cadre Wire and Cable, energizing this building. We'll be back for the final period of action and for my final call at LIR. Don't miss it. We'll be right back.
Hey there, this is Anthony Palvino. I am the manager and operator here at Jack's Family Tavern in Millersville, Pennsylvania. Proud new sponsor of the Millersville Ice Hockey team. We've been in business since 1987, the very end of the year 1987, that is. And ever since then, we've been known as sort of like the melting pot of the community. We deal big time with, the college crowd. We do big time with the local crowd. And we get people all in from all across the states, different states locally, to come in and eat all the awesome things that we have to offer here at Jack's Family Tavern. Some of our more famous things that we do here is the signature sandwich, the Tip Out Jack sandwich. which is a steak tip sandwich that everybody seems to love when they come in here. And we're also proud to reveal to the world, especially to you guys at the university will be seeing this, we deal with all local beef and produce at the moment. So yeah, anything that you get here at Jack's is as fresh as can be. Specialty drinks and the bar. We have an awesome atmosphere with awesome bartenders and people that take care of you. And we are also proud to go pretty local with a ton of the things that we do, especially we carry Jimmy Juice products now that everybody knows from down at Sickman's Mill. So come on and get yourself one. We carry all 4 of their flavors at all times. Come in and quench your thirst. Every weekend we run a prime rib special, which is a 2.5-pound steak, all local beef. People come from states across to come and eat in our dining room right here. So come on and get yourself a bite. It's like the community that we serve, our Jack's Family Tavern crew that we have working here is very diverse. And like I said, it's a melting pot of every different culture, age, ethnicity, what have you. This is like the ultimate American dream right here.
Here at Millersville, we don't put the fries in the bag. The boys on the ice hockey team, they get their fries here at Jack's Family Tavern and Restaurant.
Hi, my name is Jacob Burke. I'm the captain of the Millersville ice hockey team, here to present to you our newest official sponsor, Jack's Family Tavern. Jack's Family Tavern and Restaurant plays a key role in not just Millersville University, but Millersville, Pennsylvania. When Millersville ice hockey wins, you win at Jack's Family Tavern and Restaurant.
Millersville Nation, welcome back for the final 20 minutes of my home broadcasting career here at LIR before they turn the keys over here to Gehrig. But Gehrig, what an incredible game this has been, right? We got great goalie performance on both ends, and coming into this game, Joe Petticone was 2 points short of 100 career total points. He gets it done, and so far, Gehrig, all Millersville goals have come on the stick or a pass from a senior. The seniors are on fire right now.
Yeah, you could not have asked for a better game for senior night. Seniors contributing. Seniors are putting us in the lead right now, keeping us in this game, and we are in for an electric third period here.
Penn State Harrisburg also recently transferred over to the Empire Division. We'll have more on that here later. But for the final time this season, we have face-off here for the third period of action at Lancaster Ice Rink, the Coliseum on Carrera Drive. Burke, little drop feed there from McCauley goes awry. Jacob Burke trying to get it out, and a chance for Penn State Harrisburg in the slot. Sharp angled chance there off the one-timer, unable to get down to bounce, and another chance. Millersville able to hum all over that one. And now a chance Dunnigan without a stick, and he lays down to block it. Sacrifices the body, and Dunnigan able to get over to McCauley. McCauley, he'll race into the offensive zone, trying to do 2-on-1. Now a chance out front, Petticone, over to Burke. No! The net came off, and the net was able to bail Lemanowitz out because Gehrig, I don't think Jacob Burke was going to miss that.
No, not at all. The net comes in again. Look for the voodoo dolls in Lemanowitz's locker. He's got something going on here. There's some dark magic going on.
The only senior remaining left to get a goal on that first forward line is Jacob Burke. And keep in mind, Jacob Burke is also in the top 20 Millersville point scorers of all time. And there they go! Halfway through my game notes, and Millersville rips the twine again. And I'm pretty sure it's Big Game Joe. 100 points, no more. Make it 101. He just doesn't stop. Joe Shiesty.
I wish I could wear hats so I would throw one. Man, just a great goal from Joe Petticone, not giving up in the play. Bounce a little bit further, just taps it in right over the pad of Lemanowitz. Great job sticking with it.
Joe Petticone, a man on a mission, out in front, and he's able to bury it for his second goal here of the game. Joe Petticone, 2 goals, 1 assist, and 101 career points. What more could you ask? The king will not be dethroned. And now Zerko. Morgan, far side boards. He throws over to Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh, near side dot in the offensive zone. He'll shoot it up high. And Slaybaugh shot there, gloved up top there by the netminder. That's Lemanowitz. Slaybaugh down on the corner boards, fighting for possession now. It's Johnny Morgan. Morgan, the Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh and O'Connell. They'll battle for it. O'Connell trying to keep in the offensive zone. He's able to do so. O'Connell down to Slaybaugh. He'll fight for it. O'Connell unable to grab that loose puck. Instead, it's the Penn State Nittany Lions. They've got it instead. Racing in after it now. It's Jacob Furbush. Furbush unable to handle that cleanly. It'll come all the way back in the defensive zone. The Nittany Lions trying to regroup now with it. Number 12, the Nittany Lions. It's Colin Myers. Myers, little drop feed there. Unable to connect. And now Elias Lutz on the near side hash. Trying for a backhand feed. Unable to connect there on that man. And now big body bump. Walter O'Connell. He's cooking something up down low. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, and the net pops off the moorings again. And he still keep the play alive here. And Penn State Harrisburg trying to rush in the offensive zone, but Rysack able to stick that opportunity aside. And now the Nittany Lions curling back in their own defensive zone, trying to get up the rush started here is Nolan Meller. Meller, drop feed there for his man, and a nifty move there around his office, and a chance. Nittany Lions off the blocker of Schroeder and out of play. Andrew Sesboleski looking for his 15th goal of the year, but was denied by the garbage disposal out in front. Dylan Schroeder.
That was some nifty stick work for Zamolski right there. Got through about 4 defenders, still got the clean shot off on Schroeder, just a touch too high.
Schroeder's flexibility coming up large again. Now Cranston, he'll race into it off the face-off draw. And now a tie up there. Millersville trying to get it out there. Little chip and go action from Cranston. He'll find the stick of Elias Lutzitz. Over to Justin Corelli. Corelli. And he'll find the stick of Pat McDevitt. He'll power out wide McDevitt. He'll get taken to the boards behind the net. McDevitt, he's hauled down. Easy call there by the official. Great job by the back judge. Able to call that. Corelli, he's got it. Millersville trying to get an extra attacker on there. And now Penn State Harrisburg finally able to touch up in Garrick. If you're looking to get back in this game, if you're Penn State Harrisburg, that is the worst possible situation you could draw up.
Yeah, an untimely visit from the tickle monster there. Not great. That looked uncomfortable.
Untimely visit from the tickle monster in D, and if this was football, that play would be illegal. But you can't wrap your man up and haul him down to the ice. Holding interference, whatever you want to call it. Easy call there for the official, and Cole McCulley able to win the draw. Back up top to Morgan along the blue line. Millersville, the top dogs are out there for the Marauders. Now Seifert, he'll cycle the puck from the far side to the near side. Now a chance. And that shot there goes up high and deflects off the netting and back into play. Penn State Harrisburg, penalty goes to Nolan Mueller. And that's going to be 2 minutes there for holding. So holding was the call there on Mueller. And that'll give the Marauders here a power play on the Cadre wiring cable power play. Cole McCulley here. He'll take the draw. McCulley ties man up off the draw. Jacob Burke, the only seer right now on this line without registering a point, without registering a goal so far. And now Morgan, he'll drop that puck down on the offensive zone. And now Penn State Harrisburg, they'll chip it off the glass, and out of play it goes, and we'll get a stoppage of play. Offensive zone draw here again. And just as a reminder, Petticoat, 100 points, and the Marauders 1-1 in their last 2 games. A 5-3 win against Westchester and a 3-2 loss to Bryn Athyn last night. And that was the first time Millersville has ever lost to Bryn Athyn. Rinkside feed now, and he'll find Seifert. Seifert drops it down low now for Burke. Burke puts on the brakes there, and a big body bump there, using his shoulder to make a play. Morgan on the near side hash. Morgan back up top now to Seifert. Behind the back pass now to Petticoat. Petticoat to McCulley in the slot. McCulley trying to wheel and deal. Cole McCulley down low there on the near side boards. McCulley trying to find a space here for a pass outlet. He finds Morgan. Down low Morgan for Seifert. Seifert out in front. No! An incredible save and reflexes there from Lemanowitz. And now Millersville racing that loose change down the neutral zone. It's Jeremy Seifert. He'll carry it in the offensive zone. Near side hash is at Seifert. Stick handling. Near side hash. Doesn't like what he sees. Seifert back up top here again. They'll fight for possession. And now Ben Bell, the former Palmyra Cougar, able to keep it in. Nifty move. Dipsy Doo-Dah 360 around to this man. McCulley scores! Tic-tac-a-boom! Cole McCulley blows the doors off of him. Not all heroes wear capes. And Cole McCulley puts the team on his back and throws the die up in the air. 5-2.
Just the patience of Cole McCulley sitting there looking for a shot. Gets Lemanowitz on a little bit of a back move to his left side. Finds it right, open the net. Sinks the shot. 5-2 Marauders. 15:59 remaining in the third period.
Cole McCulley now picks up his second goal here of the evening in Millersville. That first forward line, that senior line, humming and buzzing on all cylinders right now. Ben Bell down low at the end of the defensive zone, trying to get it out now. It's his opposite, trying to keep it in now. Sabelski for Penn State, and he gets absolutely rocked. Buckle up the chin strap. Getting the fast lane, Grandma. The bingo game is over. 15:42 left to go here in period 3, and a nasty hit there from Jake Petticoat, the younger freshman, trying to get his name on the score sheet, but not on the point sheet. But he set the tempo. You ain't going to get in the offensive zone without paying a price. And boy, and Sobolewski pay a price.
Yeah, if anyone with any kind of power is listening, we're not condoning these big hits, but it's nice to send that kind of message. We're going to have 3 on you. You're not getting anything going. We're just going to lay you out if you go in the offensive zone.
Break out the ice packs, ladies and gentlemen. Battered and bruised, and a chance there for Schroeder. Able to turn that aside. Rebound still loose. And now Penn State Harrisburg back up top with it. They're able to cycle it around. Back up top with it on the far side dot. It's Marsteller. Marsteller, his shot there goes wide and deflects off the pad of Schroeder. And Millersville able to get a huge clear the whole length of the ice. Coming out of his net to play there, and a little drop feed to his opposite, Marsteller. That was his opposite, the netminder out in front. That's Lemanowitz. Lemanowitz, he'll drop it off near the far side hash. He'll find Stosic. Stosic, he'll wrap around the near side boards. Back up top of it now again. It's Marsteller. Marsteller, able to keep in the offensive zone. He'll walk the blue line. Cycles down low to Mizman, and he'll fire it wide of the cage. A little too high there from Colin Myers. Now the Nittany Lions coming all the way back to the defensive zone to regroup. Walter O'Connell, he'll apply the pressure in the offensive zone now for Millersville. Already one shorthanded goal so far this afternoon. Looking for another one. Nifty move there on the Nittany Lions. They'll gain the offensive zone. Chance out in front. They're able to get it to bounce there. And that was Hanson. Curling around the near side hash back up top. And Stosic. He'll cycles it down low now to his opposite. That's Marsteller. Marsteller out in front. Rebound, still loose. Rysack able to pick it up and forklift that all the way back into the offensive zone. Millersville able to get a line change. The seniors out there are back on the ice, looking to get something going here, trying to see if they can create any magic while down a man. And Nittany Lions will gain the neutral zone. Rink wide feed to his opposite on the far side hash there. And that was Justin Yothers, who's unable to grab the loose puck. And now far side feed there back up top. He'll cycle it from high to low. Chance out in front. No, goes just wide there and banks off the end boards there. That was the chance from Andrew Sesmoleski. Rink wide feed again. Nittany Lions, they'll walk the blue line down low. Cycling it around back from behind the back to their man. A chance out in front. Rebound. Still loose. The puck kind of hobbling around a whole bunch of sticks out in front. 3 seconds left to go. 2 seconds left to go. And that'll do it. Petticone out of the box. And here come the Marauders. He gets hauled out of the ice. And Elias Lutzic. He's all alone. Chance. No! Just fires it over the top of the cage there. The man they call Looney Tunes trying to crack the one here on senior night. And now big body there from Aiden Stromberg on his man. Stromberg getting around his opposite. Their nifty move there from Peyton Smith as he's in the offensive zone. Smith, he'll drop it along the point now, turning it over McDevitt. He'll pick up the loose change. And almost a suicide pass there from McDevitt to Alden Spots. Good to see he didn't get rocked too bad on that one. All the way back to the defensive zone, went to come out of his own net. It's Lemanowitz. Lemanowitz, he'll drop it off now for the defenseman. Trying to get it out now, number 19. That's Evan Barella. Evan Barella, long stretch pass. And Millersville able to beat it the whole length of the ice. And that's going to be an icing here against the Nittany Lions.
Yeah, and if you're Penn State Harrisburg, it's getting into crunch time here. You're down 3, you still got 12 minutes on. That's forever. But you need to get some kind of consistent offensive pressure on the Marauders coming up now.
So Millersville get fresh bodies out there. Aiden Carey out there to take the draw, the former Lehigh Valley youth product, against his opposite. Out in front, it's Luke Schmelzer. Schmelzer, he'll tie his man up off the draw. That puck legs it out to the neutral zone. And now here come the Nittany Lions, trying to break it in cleanly, unable to do so. And now Petticoat, he'll drop it off for Spots. Alden Spots, nifty dangles there. Spots, he'll power it out wide. Spots on the backhand, doesn't get a whole lot on that one. And now a chance. Powder around back behind the cage. Spots again. Trying to look for an opportunity. Stuffing it back on the back door. And we got a hand pass here, it looks like, against the Marauders. And that'll give us a stoppage of play here. 12:33 left to go here in period 3. Millersville Gehrig right now in the driver's seat, up 5-2.
Let me get the shots. That was just some nifty stick right there from Alden Spots. Couldn't quite get the shot down this stick right. But the Marauders are leading the Nittany Lions 46-22 in the shot department right now as we're back underway.
Face-off when they're off the tie-up. First one to it is Zachary Slayball. Slayball unable to handle that cleanly. And a sharp angle shot on the far side hash there from Johnny Morgan, the man we call Captain Morgan here up in the booth. And Al Bell, he'll drop it off rink wide there to his defensive partner, Jake Petticoat. And he'll fire that one just wide of the cage. Slayball, he'll race that loose puck now. And a Millersville Marauders sandwich against their opposite. Down low, taking the brunt of that hit there with Stevenson for the Penn State Nittany Lions. And that puck will retreat all the way back in Millersville's defensive zone. Going back to get it now, starting to charge. It's Petticoat. The youngster turns it over. And now a chance at the Nittany Lions. They'll gain the offensive zone with ease. Near side dot. And Dylan Schroeder on the rebound. Still able to snuff it out. And O'Connell beneath the goal line with it. O'Connell, rink wide feed out to Morgan. He's got him far side hash. Hit in the offensive zone. And Morgan, his shot. It's deflected out of play there by Lemanowitz. Sticking out there. And Penn State Harrisburg able to fight on.
Yeah, I want to mention something we haven't talked about quite yet. How Penn State Harrisburg works from out from behind Schroeder's net. That's a unique challenge for a goalkeeper because you got men on both sides of you and a guy behind you. You can't keep an eye on it one all time. So it's impressive. Schroeder's only given up 2 today.
Face off here in the offense zone for Millersville. And Penn State Harrisburg able to win it off the tie-up. And now first one racing to it. Oh my goodness! Jacob Burke absolutely throttles his man. Behind the near side boards there, behind the net, and the Millersville faithful award their approval. And Jacob Burke, he'll go to the box. Hopefully it's just a 2-minute, Gehrig, but that easily could have been more. Kind of a little zig and a zag, and one man goes down.
Yeah, with these hits, you think they're playing UPenn. It is getting brutal out there.
Millersville giving everything they've got right now before they go to the CSCHC playoffs. And the CSCHC playoffs start next weekend. And the Millersville Marauders have secured a first-round bye for those games. Now the Nittany Lions are on the power play trying to get back in this one, but Petticoat has other thoughts as he's able to clear that the whole length of the ice. Jacob Burke awarded 2 minutes here for boarding, so only a 2-minute minor there for boarding. Burke lucky enough to get away with that and not a 5-minute major. And now here come the Nittany Lions. Start from their own defensive zone. They'll gain the offense. It's on the near side hash. Trying to win that board battle here on that near side dot with it is Melster. Marsteller up top. Marsteller down low. Marsteller on the blue line. He'll walk it down low. Marsteller. He's got a man down low in Smith. Smith unable to handle that between his feet. And now Marsteller trying to corral it. And now Aiden Carey in a foot race. Carey, he'll race to it. One of the officers on the board. Carey, backhand chance. Never giving up on the play. And Carey out in front trying to feed his man in the slot. There's Petticoat looking for the hat trick. Unable to get that one to go. Millersville, more like a power kill here so far this evening. Already one short-handed goal and no signs of slowing down soon. Penn State Harrisburg, they'll wrap it around behind the cage. On the near side boards it now. First one racing to it there. That's going to be his man opposite there. That's Jake Stosic. Stosic in a board battle now against Elias Lutzies. And they call Lutitudes. Able to pop it free now is Cole McCauley. He'll turn it over now to his opposite there in the defensive zone. That's Myers. Myers all the way back in his defensive now to re-grab that loose puck. Myers behind the cage, getting pressure by McCauley. He'll turn it over to McCauley. He's got a man out in front. He's got Elias Lutzies down low. McCauley, an absolute lethal weapon on the penalty kill. Down to up 25 seconds. McCauley all the way back in his defensive zone. He'll drop it off for Dunnigan. Dunnigan, he'll put on the brakes. Doesn't like what he sees. Dunnigan, he'll wrap it around the end boards behind the net. He'll find Ben Bell. And all the way out there, Millersville able to get a huge clear. Working from the neutral zone down to the defensive zone. And coming out of his net to play it now is Lemanowitz. Lemanowitz, he'll drop it off to his defensive partner there. On the backside, that was Evan Barella. Barella, they'll gain his own chance. Schroeder with the glove. Rebound, still loose. Hopping around. And McCauley, he gets stripped. No call there. And now racing out, it's Ben Bell. Able to chip it out of harm's way. Bell with a burst of speed. We're back to even strength here. And now grabbing that loose puck now is a former Hershey Cub, Kai Dunnigan. He'll circle around the far side hash. He'll drop it off now for Bell. Bell, they'll play pitch and catch. Now Dunnigan, long stretch pass there, and that's going to be an ice against the Marauders. Right idea for Millersville. 9:07 left to go, Garrett. They're really trying to put that dagger in the coffin here, as right now, still only separated by a 3-goal differential.
Yeah, and a funny little stat from our stats department here. The Marauders have registered nearly 140 shots in the past 5.5 periods. Just an offensive barrage the past couple days.
You know that little shooting gallery at Bass Pro and Cabela's? Welcome to the shooting gallery. This time it's at LIR. Now board battle down low, chance out of front, blocked out of front there by Dunnigan. Great defensive positioning down low by the former Hershey Cub, and Al Bell able to shuttle it out of harm's way. Millersville trying to get it out again. Dunnigan circles around the near side hash in his own defensive zone. And now Penn State, they'll regroup here in their neutral zone, trying to get around his man number 19 on number 19 there. That's Evan Barella. Barella gets bodied up high there. Here comes Morgan. Johnny Morgan. And they call Captain Morgan. He'll gain the offensive zone. On the far side hash, Morgan, he's hauled down. An easy call there for the official. Oh, here we go. Walter O'Connell taking some exceptions to that. And the Millersville faithful stacked up along the boards, awarding their approval as Captain Morgan's hustle and effort is able to draw a penalty, Gehrig.
Yeah, and it's going to be demoralizing for that Nittany Lions here. You're down 3, and you still got those guys out there like Walter O'Connell, like Jacob Burke, like Johnny Morgan, who's there just working, skating, just going to run you dry. And you're coming off your fatigued legs, getting home at 1 in the morning, second game in 2 days. You just got to feel really tired if you're the Nittany Lions there.
Face off one back by the Nittany Lions there. Millersville able to control it. And now a chance for Seifert. It'll get blocked out in front. 2 minutes for interference. Millersville able to go on the Cadre power play here. And now McCauley curling around the blue line. He'll drop it off for Petticoat, and a slapper kind of bobbled around after getting deflected out in front. And now he'll drop it off down low for McCauley. McCauley tangling up down low, and we got a penalty. He's taking them both. It's going to be, it looks like Johnny Morgan and his opposite. That's going to be Blake Hansen. He'll take them both. I don't know about that call, Gehrig. It looks like Hansen kind of had the upper hand there on Morgan, and Morgan's letting him hear it.
What I think the refs saw, it could have been a bit of a push for Morgan because on top of him, or it could have been a punch. We're not sure. I think the refs fed up with it. In my opinion, I think he just wants to get rid of both of them.
Morgan's kind of been a pest all night long in Penn State Harrisburg's ear. They've been having to deal with him, and he's really not fun to deal with. He's aggressive, he's strong, and Garrick, he's not going to back down.
Yeah, it's like a Tom Wilson type. It's the guys you love to have on your team but absolutely hate to play against.
Absolutely. Much like a Tom Wilson, Johnny Morgan, he's got that ferocity that you really love if you're a Millersville Marauder. But if you're anybody wearing another colored jersey that's not black, gold, or yellow, you quite honestly, you hate him.
Yeah.
But he's got that tenacity and that fire and that spirit that really is able to kind of jumpstart this Marauder team. So now we have some 4-on-4 hockey. So it looks like here, giving a penalty is going to be number 19, obviously, Johnny Morgan. The faceoff will remain here in the offensive zone. So 4-on-4 hockey. Defense have the forwards. Forwards have the D. A lot of open ice out there right now. Faceoff winner McCulley in the draw again. He'll win it back. And now Seifert sends it back to the middle for Burke. McCulley making a move. He made a man miss. Nifty dangles from McCulley. He'll put him on a slip and slide after a dangle like that. And now Burke racing to it. He'll find Corelli. Near side hash. Corelli rifles it. Trying to find the far side cage there. Unable to get it to go. Now Burke. He'll put on the brakes. Jacob Burke up top down to Seifert. He'll rifle one down low. And now first one to it now. It's Corelli. He'll wrap around the far side boards. He'll find McPetticone. The far side hash. Back up top now to Seifert. Rink wide feed to Corelli. And that pass attempt there deflected out of play. Garrick Millersville moving the puck with a lot of speed and really, really good vision so far.
Yeah, and that, Justin Yothers seems to just have a bit of a case of the yips today. If you saw it, he kind of kicked the puck, didn't see it, looked again, kicked it again, couldn't find it at all, and nearly gave up a goal on that play.
The student section is living rent-free in the head of Justin Yothers. They have been on his case all game long, and they're letting him know about it. Now Bell. Up top along the blue line now, Millersville. It's Elias Lutzy. It's rink-wide feed there. Lutzy's trying to find the stick of McDevitt. Now the Nittany Lions with a burst of speed. Racing after now, it's McConchy. McConchy with the blast. Unable to get that one to go. And now a chance for Bell on the far side dot in his own defensive zone. He'll grab the loose puck. Bell, rink-wide feed. Trying to find a stick of Cranston. Ice and way off as Cranston able to get enough of it to tip it in the offensive zone. And now a chance. Here come the Nittany Lions. Racing out from the far side dot now. It's Andrew Sabalski. He'll turn over now Ben Bell. He'll make his way to the slot. Bell powering it out wide. Bell unable to handle that cleanly. And now Millersville have to retreat all the way back to the neutral zone. And winning the foot race there is his opposite. That's McConchy. McConchy there beating him to the puck is Cranston. Cannonball Cranston able to outmuscle his man to the loose puck there. And here he goes. Jack Cranston end over end. He'll gain the offensive zone. On the near side down McDevitt. He'll lose it. He'll have to retreat. He's hauled down. No call there. Millersville offsides. They have to regroup. Power play time is over. Back to even strength. And now a chance here for Rysack. In his own defensive zone that Rysack. He'll drop it off for McDevitt. McDevitt on that near side hash. And Millersville's defensive zone. Penn State Harrisburg trying to really gain a sustained pressure here. And now a chance on the far side dot. Looking for somebody out of front, but nobody's home. And another rebound chance out of front goes away. Millersville trying to shovel it out. A little friendly fire there. And another friendly fire shot from the zone defenseman up top, Evan Barella. And now Stromberg. He'll race it after it on the far side dot. He'll gain the offensive zone. Little chip and go action there from Stromberg out in front. Rebound from Carey between the legs. Unable to get it to go. Aiden Carey getting artsy with it. Mr. Pablo Picasso between the legs, dangling all over the Nittany Lions out there.
Yeah, and you're seeing that a lot through this game. A lot of pucks going off the side of the net for the Marauders so far. Those, again, game inches here. A couple inches there, here and there. Could have 10 goals. I don't know. There's been a lot of iron action today.
And a big body bump down low there beneath the play. And now Millersville, they're racing after it. First one to it is Aiden Carey. Carey unable to handle that one cleanly. Carey ramping up the pressure again, and Aiden Carey sandwiches his man against the boards. Now the Nittany Lions trying to break in the offensive zone, and that puck will chip its way out of the rink. 5:30 left to go here in this period. Garrick Millersville has officially reached the 50-shot threshold as they have managed to put up 51 shots here in this contest.
Man, there are a few places in the world I'd rather be less than a goalkeeper facing the Millersville Marauders. They're making you put in some serious work.
Faceoff will be back here in Millersville's defensive zone. An offensive zone draw here for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking the draw is going to be Carter Cherrick. Cherrick, his shot off the draw. It'll go right. Another rebound there. The Nittany Lions doesn't hit the target there for the Nittany Lions. And now a chance for Millersville trying to get it out to Seifert. Seifert, he's got the stick of Cole McCulley. And now McCulley over to Petticoat. McCulley trying to race it after it. And now McCulley trying to kick it out in front and again, unable to get that one to bounce. And here come the Nittany Lions. Off the turnover, it's Stosic. Near side down in the offensive zone. And Joe Petticoat able to get them the whole way back and avoid the odd man rush. And now Millersville, they'll chip it out. Petticone, he'll race in after it, and he'll go to the bench. Penn State all the way back in their defensive zone. It's Noss. He'll throw it up the ice. Noss, unable to connect on that pass. Back again to Noss. Noss in his own defensive zone. He'll throw it up the near side boards there. Now a chance here on the near side hash. It's Cherick. And again, a rebound still out in front. Ben Bell able to get a stick in the shot lane and deny the opportunity. And a friendly fire there out in front again. Millersville, they've got it. Bell with a burst of speed. Over to Morgan. Nifty move. Dipsy Duda action there from Captain Morgan. Johnny Morgan making it look easy. Now Jalen Schroeder behind the net. He'll drop it off now for Jake Petticone. Jake Petticone getting tangled up there against his opposite. A big board battle down low against Petticone. And Noss wins the battle. Chance out in front. That'll go awry. And now racing after it, it's Morgan with a burst of speed. On the far side, and Morgan just bursts right through his man. And now near side chance here for Petticone. Petticone, he'll carry the red line. He'll drop it off for Slaybaugh to Petticone. Back to Slaybaugh. Slaybaugh on the near side hash. He'll throw one towards the cage. And that shot there goes awry. And now Elias Lutzitz, he'll fight for it down low out in front. Slaybaugh trying to tap it home. Unable to do so. Now here come the Nittany Lions. Trying to break it out. They got it. And a chance all alone. Far side dot. Dylan Schroeder tied to his post and unable to get it to go. As Daniel McConchie again looking for his 5th goal on the year. And now a chance here for O'Connell. Trying to rifle one towards the cage. Unable to get on that one. And now again O'Connell. He'll get tagged down low. And now Millersville. A big body bump down the far side boards there from McDevitt. And now Lucy's. He'll wrap it around the near side hash. Penn State Harrisburg has to go all the way back to regroup in their own defensive zone. With time, with space. Center ice feed there. It'll go Ryan Millersville. A 3-on-2 developing. Corelli, he'll power it out wide and a chance. Unable to get a whole lot of mustard on that shot. And now the Nittany Lions from their own defensive zone. Corelli from his knees. Able to poke check it out. Justin Corelli down but not out. And now Cranston takes the bad angle on that hit there. Now the Nittany Lions trying to break it in. Now about 2:50 left to go here in period 3. Big bump here against McDevitt. He's got a man to Corelli on the far side dot. McDevitt just over top of the cage. He had it. And he knew he wanted it. And now Millersville battling and Justin Corelli there. The big body bump there on his man. Not afraid to level the boom there. And now Millersville battling down low. And Cranston, he'll take his man down. And now racing after it again. Now this time it's Waters. Waters fighting for possession in the offensive zone. Unable to handle it. And now Zerko fresh off the bench. Oh my goodness. Andrew Zerko just got flipped over like a top. And now Penn State Harrisburg regrouping. Starting to charge here in their own defensive zone. Rink wide feed now for Meller. He'll drop it off and turning it over now for Pat McDevitt. Marauders all the way back in their own defensive zone. And an errant passer from McDevitt trying to look for the outreach stick there of Waters. Now down to about 2 minutes left to go here in the third period. Final 2 minutes here in LIR. Got to make him count if you're Millersville. And now a chance for Zerko. He'll get sticked up there. Zerko able to get around it. Ring around the rosy, more like ring around the stick. And now a chance here for McDevitt. He'll make a man miss. Sticks are just flying everywhere. It's a yard sale out here. McDevitt, he's down low, battling in the corner boards. Carey, he'll race in after it. And Andrew Zerko there, a big bump on his man. The shirtless gang is out, showing their support for Jacob Burke. Now a chance down low. No hooking there on that one. Millersville got away with the hooking call out in front of the net there. And a chance again out in front. Dylan Schroeder sticks it aside. Down to 1:30 left to go here in period 3 action. Battling down low for possession is Jeremy Seifert. Chance out in front between the feet of Seifert. And now back up top again with it. And a rebound out in front. A kick saving a beauty on the shot from Stosic. Dylan Schroeder. He'll send it over there to his man. And now Penn State Nittany Lions able to dump it back in the zone. This time it's Seifert. He's got it. He'll curl it on the near side hash. Jeremy Seifert. He'll dump it off the near side boards. And here come the Nittany Lions. They have to wait till they're back on sides. They're on sides now. Here they go. Turning the charge now. This time it's Evan Barella. And he'll turn it over. He'll drop it off for McDevitt. McDevitt, final minute remaining here left to go in the third period. Burke, the far side down. Burke, no, unable to get it to go. Millersville back in the offensive zone, establishing a presence. Cole McCulley battling down low, racing back after it. Now it's Connor Rysack retreating all the way to his defensive zone, and that will be an icing with 41 seconds left to go. Gehrig, we are 41 seconds away from getting ready for the CSCHC playoffs for the third time in 3 years.
Yeah, and unless something absolutely miraculous happens, I think this one's in the books. And Josh, I know you'll disagree with me, but it's always a good day when Penn State loses in my book.
We get it.
There's no W, but there is an L.
Look, in this case right now, Gehrig, it's all black and gold and not blue and white. Racing the Jolly Roger here, hopefully in about 30 sub-seconds. Millersville, he'll have to race back to grab it before they do so. It's Rysack in his own defensive zone. Connor Rysack, he'll put on the brakes. He'll cycle it around. Rysack beneath the goal line. He'll drop it off now for McDevitt, the Westchester native and the senior on senior night. He'll power his way into the offensive zone. McDevitt, nifty move, oh my goodness! Bad McDevitt, and a chance out in front. The rebound still loose. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a defenseman crossing up the whole team. Talk about getting undressed. Bad McDevitt making it look easy. And now a chance Rysack in the neutral zone down to 1, and that'll do it! Millersville for the final time at home this season. Ladies and gentlemen, Millersville Nation, raise the Jolly Roger. Your Millersville Marauders are winners here. 5-2 is our final, and the seniors go out with a bang. Boom! Garrick.
Yarr! That was a great game, matey. Loving that. Great win on senior night. Putting out 53 shots and 5 goals. Just a great team performance on senior night for the Marauders. Great feeling going into the playoffs with this momentum. As you know, in the playoffs, momentum is the most dangerous thing that's going to get you to a championship, and the Marauders, they have it.
Right now, Garrett, we're going to review what is to look forward to ahead because, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to be excited about with this Millersville ice hockey team. So, for those of you who are unaware, the playoff format looks something like this. The top 6 teams will qualify for playoffs. Millersville able to secure the top seed. They are the number 1 seed for the 2nd year in a row. So teams that finish 1st and 2nd, right now Millersville is at 1st. During the regular season, will both receive first-round byes. So Millersville has officially locked up that first-round bye. Seeds 3 and 6 will play on Friday night with the reseeding on Saturday. The tournament will be hosted by UPenn at the Class of 23 Arena. The quarterfinals and will take place then, Garrick, on February 7th, 2025. Game 1 will start at 4:25, and that'll be Seed 3 will be the home team against Seed 6, the away team. And then Game 2 will follow at 7:20 p.m. with Seed 4 being the home team and Seed 5 being the away team. And on February 8th, the semifinals. Game 3, that'll be us, ladies and gentlemen, in Millersville Nation at 12:10 p.m. Your Millersville Marauders will be the home seed facing off against the lowest remaining seed, and that'll be the away team. And on Game 4 at 3:05 p.m., Seed 2 will be the home team versus the highest remaining seed away. And the Millersville Marauders giving one last salute to the family and fans here at LIR. And then without further ado, the finals on February 9th, the most anticipated game of the entire year. At 1:30 p.m., the highest remaining seed at home will take on the lowest remaining seed on the road. And Garrick, getting over that hump is what this senior class has been doing for the last 2 years. You gotta hope and pray this has got to be the opportunity.
Yeah, and they finally have the shot. This may be their best opportunity to change that narrative about the Marauders being able to make it in the regular season, but not quite being able to put it together in the playoffs. Before we sign off, you got your 3 stars of the game?
Absolutely, but before we get there, a lot of credit to what Coach Andrews has done this season. Coming in his first year as the head coach, the culture he's built, right? This is a special group, right? But it wouldn't be this special without the leadership from the top. Coach Andrews came in, rallied this group. They knew what their mission was from the beginning of the season, and Garrick, they are 2 wins away from getting the rings on their fingers. They've been waiting for it for a long time, and Coach David Andrews has done a hell of a job getting them to this point. So, without further ado, Garrick, we are proud to present our Jack's Family Tavern 3 stars of the game. I'll start us off here. For my 3rd star of the game, it's got to go to Alden Spots. Alden Spots, a senior on senior night, got a beautiful goal early in the 2nd period, gave this team some life early on, and boy, oh boy, has he battled back from injury after injury and really, really kind of come into his own this season. Alden Spots gets my 3rd star of the game. Who you got, Garrick?
My 3rd star of the game, again, my bias is showing through. I'm going for the goaltender, Dylan Schroeder. Let up a pair of goals, but it looked solid tonight. Faced 30 shots against a team hungry to get a win, and he kept him out most of the time. Just a great performance in net from Dylan Schroeder.
Definitely an honorable mention for Dylan Schroeder for sure, and he will definitely be the backbone for this group in the playoffs as that weekend nears. But for me, my 2nd star of the game, And for once, I feel again crazy that he's not my first star. It's got to be Cole McCauley. Right, Cole McCauley, Superman, whatever you want to call him, he's magic. Every time he hits the ice and those blades get rolling, right, and he gets his stick on the puck, you know something magical is about to happen. He is just so special. There is nobody, and I mean nobody, quite like the talent of Cole McCauley. He is just in a league of his own, Gehrig.
And Cole McCauley, of course, honorable mention on my part, but I'm going to go for my second star of the game. I'm going with Walter O'Connell. Really, really brought the energy of this team. Always the littlest guy on the ice, laying the biggest hits on the ice. You never think it would happen. He's there hitting you on the boards every single time. You're never going to get a second with the puck when he's not chasing you. Just a great fire starter on this team. And we'd be insane if we both don't have the same first star, right?
We're going to find out, but Walter O'Connell is indeed the stink on your feet. You can never get rid of him. But I think it should be a unanimous decision.
There's no way.
First star of the game, Big Game Joe. Big Game Joe got his 101 point today. Wasn't even satisfied at 100. He's like, you know what? I'm hungry, and I'm going to keep eating, right? And boy, oh boy, was he feasting out here tonight. 2 goals, an assist, 3 points in one game when he needed 2. He was an absolute game wrecker. Joe Petticone is an incredible player. That top line alone with Petticone, Burke, and McCauley, whoever has to play these guys in playoffs, get ready. If you got to cover and really take out that top line, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Good freaking luck.
Yeah, you will always remember where you were during the Joe Petticone legacy game. That's all I got to say. Just an amazing game from a guy who needed it tonight. Just the cherry on top of a great day for the Marauders.
Well, that'll do it here for this one. For all the fans watching, thank you for all your support over the past 3.5 years for me. It's been an honor to be the voice of Millersville Ice Hockey, and it's been a pleasure to represent the pride of this university. Wearing that logo on the front means a heck of a lot more than the one on the back. So for one last time, Millersville Nation, we will see you in the CSCHC playoffs. So keep your calendar locked and book yourself a trip up to Philadelphia because your Marauders are going dancing for the chance to be crowned Colonial Conference champions. But for myself and Gehrig here tonight, that'll do it. And we thank you for watching and your support all season long. I'm Joshua Gerhardt, the voice of Millersville Ice Hockey. On behalf of all our seniors here and the university, thank you for your support. We wish you a great night. And as always, raise the Jolly Roger. Good night, Millersville.